Sorry about that, guys. We know how my internet's been. And by how it's been, I mean exclusively during sessions, because I can stream all the data bounties I want, apparently.
Yeah.
But the moment that I try and stream a real thing, my internet's like, no! So,
Yeah. Hopefully my
so
internet holds
Iris
up.
is going to be handling
We'll
it. Yeah. Let's hope.
So, to recap for Austin and for the chat. So basically, Oran has been talking about how these shadow monsters come after him. We've introduced ourselves to him, and now he has asked for us to like just sort of sit around him while he gives us some exposition. So.
Yeah. I'm not sure if my last little line got through, but basically, as he's like, "Oh, let's all sit in a circle," Wes was just like, "What is this? What, preschool or something? Like, what am I doing here?" Like,
hey, that's what I'm saying.
Is there really any harm in sitting in a circular manner?
There's no harm in it now. Just whatever.
I mean,
Alright.
if you want to make like a rectangle or a triangle, I mean, be my guest. It's just, I feel as though it's best if we're sitting down, just so we're not standing here.
Yeah, sure. Could the GM move me to the top layer real quick?
Yeah, I can do that. Me or on Treark. There you go, Fukura.
Thanks,
Suki sits crisscross applesauce.
Mm-hmm.
Fukura just sits atop the campus, which is hovering a good 6 or so feet off the ground.
Artemis has her.
And as. There you go.
Sorry, I don't know if there are issues with me being heard, but that is like the 4th time in a short span of time. Sorry. Just Artemis is sitting just like with her legs crossed and then like leaning back on her arms basically.
Yeah. Star Knight is hugging her knees.
Peony's just vibing, dude. I don't know.
All right. Well, so I will ask you all, do you want the reason this is happening, that I've called you all here, or do you not care about that and would rather just get to the things that you need to worry about?
Any info is fine.
I feel like having more will help us know how to better strategize.
All right. Well, let's just start at the beginning then. So, a couple of, I think it's 2 weeks ago now, my grandniece had her birthday, and I had to miss out on it because I was dealing with the problem I'm currently dealing with and everything. And my little sister is very, how do I put it? Very much wants me to participate in family matters and the such. And when I wasn't there at her birthday and everything, she was very upset with me, and she's expected to make it up to me within a couple weeks, and I thought I'd just deal with the problem. We'd go on a little movie night or something, but the problem hasn't fixed itself yet, and so that's why I'm calling the people that seemingly could do a lot of different things. The destruction bench agreement and everything. You all have a reputation of kind of just saying fuck everything and we do what we want, and I can respect that.
Yeah, considering that DBA of all things is sending us out on, I mean, no offense, but this is kind of small time compared to what they normally do. I think we all should be kind of prepared for this to go tits up at any moment. So,
yes,
when did
that's
this...
fair. I mean,
sorry.
I'm assuming you were going to ask, when did this all happen?
Yeah, I want to know
when
everything.
flesh out.
When this started, what's going on with it exactly. Just anything you can tell us.
So I would say around. Oh, time is so hard to tell in my old age. I'd say 3 to 2 months ago, I was called in to deal with a particularly devastating epithet user who, let's just say he was very violent and he wanted to make a scene for whatever reason. We got into a bit of a scuffle and everything, and typically I don't try to kill my targets by any means. I'm very much killing and everything. If I can avoid it, I will. And this one really wasn't letting me do that. So I had to get a little. You can paint the picture. So I ended up killing him and everything. But weirdly enough, I don't really know the exact details of what exactly happened, but his epithet started to persist, and it was very, very focused on killing me. So, I did what any sane person does in this situation. I tried to deal with the epithet. That didn't really work, so I started to do the next best thing I could do, which is run. And I can unrun that epithet pretty well, all things considered. Regardless, I've been working with a couple of close associates and everything, trying to find a way to either disperse or get rid of this epithet in some way, somehow. However, it hasn't really been going all too well. We've tried attacking it head on. That ended poorly. Thankfully, nobody died, just people were gravely injured. It seems that the only thing it's focused on killing is me. And it's very much was an epithet and being that likes to pick apart the individuality that people possess and everything and use that against them. And when people, as we did multiple trials and sent multiple different groups at it and everything, the people that work together and seem to have some sort of bond or kinship with each other seemingly had better results and everything. So I don't know the exact, I don't know the exact relationships of all of you and how all of you, are friends, co-workers, whatever. But I feel like it would be good to try and keep in mind that trying to do things on your own and things that would in the long run really only benefit yourself seemingly just make it matter for some reason. I'm not entirely sure how or why it works that way, but that's just what the research shows and everything.
Kind of horseshit
So-
that is this.
To be
Huh.
perfectly honest, I don't know. I didn't ask the user what name it was or what his epithet was. That's not something on my prerogative when I'm trying to not let more people die.
Yeah, alright. Well, if there's nothing else for you to say, we might as well get going whenever y'all are ready.
Well, there's a little bit more I'm going to say and everything.
Alright.
Well, I do recognize that you all in DBA are powerful people, whether you have an epithet or not. However, I do ask that in this scenario and everything, as when you're helping me, I would not I would recommend that keep in mind that your goal will not be to destroy or get rid of this epithet. Your goal, and the reason I'm recruiting you all, is to try and have it not interfere immensely with my going out, my little outing with my grandniece. And if you're not too interested in helping an old man celebrate his grandniece's birthday, then feel free to leave. But that is your goal for this mission. So if you do find yourself in the opportunity to get rid of it, by all means, go for it. However, the priority is to not have it cause as much chaos as it could. Another thing to note about the epithet itself, this is something we discovered actually quite recently. It has a weird property to it, as though it's able to mess with your perception in some way. Basically, the best way I can describe it is that it is solely focused on killing me. And if you aren't aware of it, or if you don't know about it beforehand, you are seemingly ignored by it and don't come under the ill effects of what it does. And those who know of it and can recognize it and know of its existence and everything are the ones that are able to interact with it. So, me telling you all, and, well, I don't think just telling you about it is enough to trigger it, but we have a feed of where it's currently located, and once showing you that, you will be able to fight it, per se.
Now, fair enough. Just not to interrupt, but since this is a DBA thing, you should probably be a bit careful about that, considering this is probably on TV right now.
Well, let's just hope that nobody. Well, I'll say right now, the place of we will be going is it is a public place. It's the redacted mall. Rob didn't think of a name for it. It's the DBA City Mall. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that mall.
I love
to be
Redacted
fair,
Mall. What an interesting name.
To be fair, that is a good point. And I'm going to say right now that I thought of that ahead of time, and this is a pre-recorded event that's happening and everything.
Oh, really?
So you all can re-watch this when you go back home or something.
Alright, so you're like
It's delayed at the very.
You organized it beforehand, or?
He would have, yes.
Alright. Well then, if that's the case, we can be a bit more lax then, I guess.
Is he real then?
I mean, yeah, no, the guy's real. It's just like we have to like know that he's real and like know what he looks like, see what he is, where he is, all that. Once we know that he's real, then we can do stuff with him.
We gotta protect
Like
him.
some kind of like folk tale or cognito hazard.
Yeah, we got Fukra here. She doesn't mind stuff all the time.
Yes.
Right.
And what else? Am I missing anything?
What are
I
these?
should be able to track it basically anywhere as long as we know the general area is. Oh fuck! I dropped something.
While they're doing that, what does it actually look like?
Well, if you would like to see, it's currently in its dormant state, and it's kind of a bit of a. It likes to change what it looks like on occasion and everything. But he would basically tap the ground next to him as like a projector opens up and everything. And if you all would direct your attention to up here,
Whoa.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
that's what it looks
Whoa.
like right now.
Huh.
Huh.
Looks kind of like an egg.
Similar,
A green
yes.
egg made
It's-
of wire.
Yeah, it's basically as you would actually look at it like in universe and everything. It's basically just this ever like rotating orbs of different strands and black and green and just constantly moving, constantly rotating, and it seems to be like looking is the best way I can describe it.
Ugh.
Also, I will say, because just for convenience sake and everything, my team and everything, we've decided to give it a little bit of a nickname besides just calling it the Epithet and everything, and we've decided to call it Dennis, because Dennis is a good name.
Dennis?
Dennis is a good
Dennis.
name.
I mean, I guess it
Dennis
is
is
a
a good
menace,
name.
but I mean, like, come on.
Oh yeah.
I
It take
mean,
the
it
form of a
hasn't-
rat. Oh god, no,
To
not
be
again.
fair, it hasn't killed anybody, it's just injured people, and, you know, we deal with a lot of rough stuff a lot, so it's nice to have a little bit of a funny name for something that could kill me at any moment, you know?
Hmm.
Alright.
Make it sort of a game rather than an ever-present fact that something's out to get you.
Yeah.
Do you have
It's,
like
it,
any idea what the epithet was? You know, before the guy got deaded.
He said he doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know the
go.
word, but in terms of powers and everything, it was weird shadow manipulation to some degree is the best way I could describe it. It was at a mass scale too, so
Well,
he was able to hurt a lot of people very quickly.
Persona, the dark self.
let me tell you something. Considering that you brought us into this blinding-ass room, on one hand, it did hurt our eyes, yes. But, on the other hand, since this is a thing that's happened and I've been involved with, worst comes to worst, I can just try and recreate this effect and get rid of our shadows for a bit.
That certainly would help. I
Yeah.
would assume.
Guess I could do that too.
Oh, that's a good
Didn't think
idea.
about that.
If it comes close, I've got exactly one method of attack, so we'll see how that works.
So-
Alright.
Just to be clear, there's like 1 billion lights in here from every angle, right? And that's how this is working.
To be honest, I don't really know how it works.
I think it's like it's sort of like an aperture science where the rooms just glow ambiently.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how this thing works. It's just a really bright room.
What's got,
Like I
Like-
said, aperture science, it's fine.
Yeah. There's like not like I would say there isn't one light source though. You know?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I will say, there will be civilians and whatnot at this mall and everything. Just, don't worry too much about them. Another thing we've noticed, about the epithet and how it works and everything is that when somebody who isn't aware of it is watching somebody who is aware of it fight, their perception of that person changes to some degree, and if anything, it just looks like they're running around or whatever would make the most sense to them, you know, as to why they're moving and doing things the way that they do.
So basically
do
what
you-
you're saying is that while we're dealing with this thing, people ain't gonna be questioning us?
They might stop you because you're, you know, DBA celebrities, but besides that, no. should be good in that.
I hate fucking mind epithets so much, dude.
They are something, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real.
Just be an epithet. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say I'm just glad my epithet isn't isn't mind related.
Looks at Starlight.
Yeah. No,
Anyway.
Wes will just be like, calm down, I don't mean it.
Oh, I'm
Anyway,
sorry. Actually, oh god, okay. No, that's my bad. I didn't realize.
I mean, if you're not using it to do fucked up shit, I don't care.
I was just gonna say, this might literally just be an epithet, but this is some straight up, like, aberration type nonsense, like, kind of strange that it can just still function after that dude's dead or whatever.
It's
Yeah.
certainly something.
It's weird
It's-
because. Yeah. What?
It's not something I've ever seen before.
Yeah, it's weird because if it's like, it seems for some reason it's like weak to people working together, or maybe it's just strong against solo people, and has shadow stuff. So if I had to guess, I mean, it's something maybe like the word is like other person, other side, other something like that. I don't know, but it's weird. It seems to really be harnessing on the individual somehow, and maybe that's why it's working on you. Because you're one person, and it's focused on that one person. But
Yeah.
with all that in mind, we got
seems
all
to be
this info.
desire-based in some way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, whatever. I'm ready to go when y'all are. She stands up and kind of like
Yeah.
stretches.
If it's weak to people working together, we got 6 of us here, 7 if you'll be helping us out, old man.
I'll
You know,
try when I can, but yes.
well, we got at least 6 of us here, so that's plenty of us that'll help keep it in the ground. It shouldn't be too hard.
Mhm.
We've got this.
Well,
I mean, what could go wrong?
Don't say that.
He doesn't say anything afterwards.
Well, small example of things that can go wrong.
Gestures to self. Robot
Eh.
body.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, no, don't tempt fate like that. This is not only is that just a bad idea in general, but this is also DBA. Something is gonna happen. We just gotta be ready for something to happen. You know,
Yeah.
don't even.
Yeah.
Instead of asking what could go wrong, ask what could go right, you know?
Yeah.
No, just
Oh, speaking of-
don't ask. Just respond.
Probably not noticed. But, my efficiency with stuff's gotten a lot better, because, finger guns.
Fukura finger guns at Wes. Actually functioning hands.
Oh yeah, right. I hadn't seen those before. For reference, she didn't have hands before.
Oh, okay.
I see. Okay.
Right. Gotcha.
Right, yeah. I was there when she got them.
Usually you get them
Oh,
at
yeah.
birth, but congratulations.
Well, she's like weird because she's like from. She said it earlier.
And reattached.
Yeah, she's in a weird spot right now.
Have they been working well for you?
Yeah, no, they've been working pretty much well. I think they are actually some of the best things I have on this body.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
All right. I'm getting a little
Oh, yeah.
antsy.
Yeah,
Let's.
we-
Whole camera system I got going on, or the eyes, the screens, you know.
alright.
Yep, I'm ready to go when y'all are.
Yep, let's get on this mission already.
It is really nice to see you all so excited and everything. However, this is a pretty big mall and everything. So there are a lot of different ways the epithet, or Dennis, will probably be coming at us and everything. So I don't think it would hurt by any means if I, showed you a bit of a layout of the mall that I drew up and everything. He says that he doesn't have eyes. Where is it? He starts packing, and then he takes out a piece of paper and sets it down. There are 4 different areas and everything. And there's a bit of construction and whatnot happening with the wall.
Did you do this
And,
with your eyes
you
closed?
know, so if I oh,
I love how Rob blatantly used this as his outline while making the map as well.
Food, ice rink, stairs.
yeah,
Wait,
there's
hold
no
on.
that's
Ice rook.
no, that
They had a fucking ice
stores.
rook, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
have
iceberg.
an ice rink. So
Ploy.
also, if you want to help an old man like me on how outings typically go and everything, there's like this food, and then there's an ice rink, there's stores, there's a little play area, and then there's a bookstore. Where would you say I should start this outing with my
Construction.
grandniece?
So it's with a grandniece, right?
Mhm. She's, I think, I know, he says, re-saying that I know she is 16 years old. She just turned
Oh,
that.
then she's gonna love construction.
No, she's not. Listen, I was gonna say, 16-year-old, books, boring as shit. Don't go there. Construction site, what? They're gonna have, like, cranes? I don't know. I think she's gonna be there. Play area, that's probably for kids. Ice rink, probably your best bet. Unless she's hungry, then food.
I mean, maybe stores.
Okay, what if she likes books?
What if she's a nerd?
Well, then she's a nerd, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, she's a fucking nerd.
Well, regardless
A
of
nerd
you all
for
insulting
reading.
my grandniece,
I never said anything of the sort. I was just saying that if I know 16-year-olds, they usually aren't like, whatever. So what's your niece
that's
like?
fair. I feel like she'd appreciate at least starting at the ice rink.
Yeah,
She
sure.
likes the cold and everything.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, plus starting with, like, lunch or whatever is never a bad idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's food right
But,
next to her.
So, she did mention she did want to go to the bookstore at some
So she
point.
is a nerd.
So,
Hmm.
she's a bit of a nerd, but who isn't these days?
Alright, fine, listen, we just know ahead
so-
of time, so we know what we're dealing with.
So that sounds like a good plan. So, unless there's any big objections to it and everything, he kind of points down at the ice rink. So we'll start here, then we'll go get some food after eating, and then we can go shopping a little bit. If she wants to go in the play area, she can, but then we'll end on the bookstore.
Alright, sure. I guess before we get started, right, they're gonna be at the ice rink. This thing could come from anywhere, so is there any, like, posts we all want to stick at, or...
Hmm.
I've
Well,
got.
The doors and the main entrances, I'll just say right now, are here, here, here,
Yeah,
and
I
here.
see.
Yeah.
The thing is, Star Knight, she, like, looks over at her. I feel like
Yeah.
she can handle the ice rink fine. She can literally fly, so she can
Oh, yeah.
get around there. I'll just stick somewhere close. I'm not super long-range fighter, so...
You know what? How about this, then? Fukura can also fly around on the campus, so Star Knight and Fukura, you two can go and do that. You said you're gonna stick nearby, I'll stick near there, there'll be food there too. And then Suki and, what's your name again? Peony?
Yeah, I'm Peony.
Alright, two of you can probably, go wherever the rest of us aren't.
The construction place. I wanna find all the tools and throw them at people.
We're not starting near there, and now you're not allowed near there. Peony, you also have, like, ice powers,
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say,
You
I
could-
have like ice and water power, so it might be good to be like in the ice rink area to keep an eye on things.
Alright, sure, then let's split it up into threes then. Peony, Star Knight, and Fukura. Star Knight and Fukura can fly, Peony will just be around me, Artemis and Suki will hang around you guys. So, like, outside.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Should I light everyone up for the shadow thing?
Not right away, but if we need to.
You know,
Might
if you
attract too
need...
much attention.
Hmm.
I'll also note, because it'll probably be helpful, not only can I just tell when it enters, if it enters, but I can also, I am now I'm talking into your mind, Artemis.
Yeah, I don't mind. That's useful.
Also, if you all, I see that, well, he doesn't see, he infers that, Fukura and Artemis are talking some way, somehow. I do have, he, gets out, 6 little earpieces, just so communication isn't a huge issue by any means. He,
Alright,
hands them out to everybody.
We'll have two ways to talk, I guess, then.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Doesn't help to have multiple options. Well, we should probably get going then.
Yeah. On the way
The
out, I would say
epithet
something
as
to Star Knight, but yeah, you can finish real quick.
Yes, the epithet itself is on an entirely different continent right now, but it should probably be around. I honestly don't know. It sometimes moves fast, it sometimes moves slow.
That's fucky.
At the very least, we'll probably have enough time to get there, and then 10 to 20 minutes of time in between until it shows up.
Alright. That works for me, I guess.
Continent, alright.
The X continent. I don't know, we haven't named continents.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we gonna go?
Alright.
Well, I mean,
Yep, I was saying alright as, everybody start moving as Star Knight and Artemis do their little thing.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly, on the way out, Artemis would just, tug on Star Knight's sleeve for a second.
yeah, hey, what's up?
Hey.
Artemis.
She immediately flicks Star Knight in the center of the forehead.
Ow!
Hey,
Why?
get out of your own head. I know that things have been rough, but it's business time now, okay? And you need to stay focused, or something else bad is gonna happen, alright? Are you sure you're good for this?
She's holding her head. It hurt, but it didn't hurt a lot considering. Yeah, I'm fine. It's work time. Hero face. She smiles. No, I'll be fine. Thank you. I can do this.
I
I need to get back out there again at some point. Anyway.
You're doing it now, so focus. You've got this.
Yeah.
Then they would follow.
Thanks. Yeah.
Alright. Well, as if anybody would be, actually, no. I would say if anybody's paying attention to the screen that's up with the, little display and whatnot, as the door opens and all of you step out, if people would take a look back, the epithet is gone.
Well, it's already on the move.
Seems like a fast day, huh? Oh.
Well,
I see what you mean.
Fuck this epithet.
Yes, we should get going. Dennis is going to be arriving soon.
Dennis is
yeah.
I just had a cursed fucking visual image of hotel room service showing up with a big covered dish, and they're like, "Sir, you're Dennis." And they just uncover it and kills you.
Okay,
Nice.
eats ya.
Here, sire, you're Dennis.
Your
Alright.
Dennis has arrived.
On Roblox Spine China.
As you all, you guys drive towards the mall, you get in a big old car and everything, everybody's all packed and they're all tight and you're all just making idle chatter and whatnot. As you go, Oron goes a bit further out, not before everybody else and everything, meets up with his grandniece and everything. You see them kind of, then he leads her over to the ice rink as you all get the signal to basically get in there and, you know, do your job. This might take a little bit to load because it's a big map.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Oh yep, there are his generics. All right, hold on.
Oh, a Cinnabon goon, huh? That's what Bally's
It's
added.
just a little,
I see.
it was a little 3D model person.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, the
picking
Treark
that one.
Yeah.
is
I will say
main-
right now I've set a timer.
Oh good.
Oh.
All right, let me find where the fuck we are. Here we are. Okay.
Yeah, where are we?
I will
top
ping.
Upper left. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's the ice rink.
All right.
Right there.
Where the fuck is he? We've lost him already.
Oh,
Oh
no,
no.
he's
To the
Yeah,
right,
sure.
to our right.
Right
Oh,
there.
oh,
Is,
no.
is that the ice rink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the answer.
Dora, huh?
Onward we go.
Small
Yep.
thing. I really like that name.
Yeah.
It's a fun name.
Dora.
I
Oh no,
didn't
Dora.
shade her because I realized too late. So I was
It's
like, I
fine.
got the base colors done.
She's
It's
chilling.
fine.
You guys head there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick around these tables and just watch this
Yeah,
way.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say...
Where was I supposed to hang around again?
Just anywhere around near where me and Artemis are.
Stick within
Hmm.
sight, but you know, watch a different area.
Excuse me.
Should I
Excuse
just...
me.
Yeah.
Like a
Hey
person?
Roche, how big is that scan?
I would say probably like the whole ass map, maybe a little bit further.
The perimeter of the mall, probably. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Fukuro is good for
alright.
this.
Well, you guys have X amount of time left until it shows up.
All right.
Alright.
Should we, like, prepare something? No, it isn't.
I don't think there's really anything we can do to prepare from what he's saying. Just keep an eye out for anything weird, and we'll check in every now and then with our comms.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Speaking of...
Yeah,
Uh,
we can't really set up anything because there are also people here, and that would probably hurt them if they get caught in like a ghost trap or whatever we're doing.
yeah, fair enough. If we got some time before it shows up, though, I may as well... If you all there around the ice rink, I might as well check a few of the stores just to see what the insides look like in case we need to fight in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
I'm
makes
watching,
sense.
Artemis is watching the two top left entrances, just real quick. But yeah, feel free to.
Yeah. West just whistling as he like, probably it probably wasn't like his car or anything they took.
And he's
Oh
dead.
He's dead.
no.
Well, it's a good
Oh,
thing you took
no.
overs.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. We can wait for him a sec. Anybody else gonna say things in the meantime?
Yeah, Stun, I was gonna talk to Fukuda. Well, okay, firstly, I'd like to say, I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't mean anything by it.
That's cool.
I don't know, I just don't think I have the brain for, if I had like that kind of epithet, it's nothing against that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, the thing is, I think it's less that you would have the brain for it, and more that it makes you have the brain for it.
I imagine
Fair enough.
Peony is just standing
Lay,
around, like,
you
on
know,
her
back
head,
on the
just, like,
campus a little
Oh,
bit.
no, she's skating. She's skating.
Yeah.
But, I feel okay saying this because it's just something I've grown to accept at this point. I'm basically just a brain in a jar right now.
Oh. Huh. She doesn't really
Wait, yeah, there it is.
doesn't exactly know, like, what quite to think of that, but she's just like, well, I feel compelled to ask, like, how's that going?
I mean, like, I I imagine that this is the most, like, premium sort of, robot body I could have gotten. So I can enjoy some of the finer things, like seeing and feeling. It's not like real feeling. I can eat things vaguely.
Okay.
They just kind of get, like, mulched and then sent to, you know, where my brain is to give me nutrients or whatever.
Okay. So it's not like that much different to anything else.
Yeah. Except I don't have any of the important human stuff.
Yeah, no, I can... Well... I mean, as long as you're doing okay. I'm glad you got hands back.
Yeah, didn't have those. Some assholes broke them off me back in my timeline or whatever. I guess... Dude, I don't know. Time's confusing.
You know, I would be more surprised about there being time travel if it weren't for the fact that I saw some things at a speed dating thing I went to. I'm not gonna get into it. There was a lot of stuff going on there. DBA is really weird.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Also, real quick, because I feel like doing this. I'm gonna use Ring of Radiance above on Fukura. She'd ask first. Alright, so real quick though, can I just to maybe help out, can I just do something with my epithet? It should give you a little buff.
Sure, why not?
Alright. Let's roll for this. Oh, it's a 1. That's the one thing I didn't want.
Just pay cost.
Yeah, that's fair. Usually this would be like, yeah, fast healing 1, +2 movement. Take a movement action immediately if you want. And I was thinking, yeah, we could like store that. It'll be fine. No.
Take costs and you won't be able to do another ability in this downtime we kind of have.
That's fair. You
Um,
know what? My epithet seems to be, seems to not be working with me today. Like, the halo around her head, like, sparks a little bit. With, like, some like, stardust.
I get that. See, it's kind of weird, because, for me, because my epithet is directly related to my mind, and I would argue, I'm pretty sure the reason why I still have, like, my soul connected to me is, I think my epithet's more connected to my mind than my soul, or at the very least, they're all tethered together in a weird way, and yet, I have amnesia. Somewhat.
Huh. That... Yeah, okay. Do you remember anything about, like, getting into a robot body or anything like that? Getting, I guess, put in there would be more accurate.
They just sort of, like, pause for a while. Slight robotic twitch.
Nope.
That's fair. Sorry if it was a little too far of a thing. Question.
Nah, it's alright. I just know that, future sucks, and sometimes I get little glimpses of it, but I don't really think about those. I just kind of, hang around and take stuff to make me feel good.
Yeah, I can respect that. I'm down to keep this going, but also I want to give other people a chance to talk, especially since we don't have Austin back yet.
I want to see Suki interact with the man down here.
Again?
You wanna roll back to when I started?
All right.
He.
Hello.
What?
Would you like a food deal? His head is uncannily just like rotating and slowly following you as you walk in front of him.
Tsuki notices this and like walks around trying to see how well he tracks him.
He,
And then
he,
walks
he
back a
can,
couple
Hello.
feet.
he can
Hi,
fucking
Austin.
track you.
Welcome back, Austin.
We'll get back
Would
to
you
you.
like a
back
food
there.
deal, or would you
What?
rather not have a food deal?
What kind of food you got?
We have food.
Looking back at your kitchen there,
Would you like
Where's,
food?
like-
I can give you food.
where's your sign? I
I'm
don't.
gonna
What's
get
your
you some
restaurant
food.
name?
You need some food. I'm gonna get you some food. Still looking at you, by the way. He like kind of like looking at you, quickly looks back, looking at you, just a smile on his face and everything, like makes a little like you don't know what the fuck it is. And then oh, you've moved. All right. You know, he kind of like places a box in front of you. There you go. There's your food.
Tsuki takes the box slowly, his eyes
Mhm.
darting back from the man and the box, extremely
You've
suspicious.
already been charged the cost. Don't worry about it.
Why is my wallet less? Why is my wallet less heavy?
$8.
Oh, I see.
$8.
$8.
I'll just take this.
Mhm.
There's no free
Come back
tables.
again.
No.
No.
Is he still looking at me?
No.
Oh.
He's now staring at the hot dog cart person.
All right. I'll move back
Oh.
over to Wes so he can check out the store now.
Mhm.
Yeah, so as I was saying, as I got cut off by this wonderful thing that I love and I'm very happy and not frustrated right now at, basically, whether it's the keys to the car they were driving in, probably not, because that was probably either Mr. Treark's or not his, but if he just has keys, he just wants to spin something on his finger as he's, you know, whistling, and let's just check what this store is.
Well, Wes, do you read what's
Door.
on the door?
I would read what's on the door.
It says office space.
Office space and oh well. All right, let's not do that. Well, he'll just take a quick, assuming that I'm allowed to keep going.
Yeah,
I'm
keep
gonna
going,
take
keep
Yeah.
going.
What's this right here?
You
There's
hear, yeah, there's yellow. You hear a lot of squeaks and a little bit of a tussle happening in this room.
Is
Do you
it
want to
what-
open it?
What's it marked with?
Nothing.
You
All right,
have
let's
to.
see what's in the
You
rat
have
room.
to.
I'll never sleep if you don't look in here.
I'm.
Rats!
A rat wizard.
There's an old man with a cane that's just fucking beating rats, and they aren't even like hitting him by any means. They're just like swarming around him, and he's like, "Get away, you vermin! Away, away!" Next to you,
Sir, you doing all right?
there are rats in here, and I'm dealing
Yeah.
with the problem.
Yeah, you need help? Or...
If you would assist me, I would not be opposed.
Hey, so Rob, right?
Yeah.
You know, using my talent, I'm just gonna try and squeeze in here. And is this vent open like in Among Us, or is it? Like...
The vent? There are rats coming out of the vent.
All right, but you want to know how we can get the rats back in the vent?
Mm-hmm.
If I throw some cheese in there.
You get some cheese back into the event. The old man in the cane, the wizard, kind of looks like one, looks to you. Thank you, kind stranger. You have now all confiscated them into one place in particular where I can eat them more easily.
What?
As he jumps into the vent.
Sir,
They all disappear into the vent.
Kill the
And he
old
disappears as well.
I hate. What do you know? What I hate most about this is that we have generic icons, but he's using the 3D shitty ones.
Yeah,
implying some kind of difference in species or state of being.
Oh, all right. You know, that's fine. You know what I'm gonna do is let's just now Rowdy Boy lets me pull out small objects, right? Yeah, simple objects like a guitar or soda cans.
Yeah.
Let's just get like some like weights, some barbells. Let's just make sure that doesn't open again. Let's just make sure that doesn't open again. Let's just crit and make sure that doesn't open again. Let's just make sure as I get to 35 proficiency that does not happen again. Let's just make sure.
Well, there isn't a weight asset, so I'll just. That's pretty sus, but you know.
It is a little sus.
Wes is like panting as he like loads these onto the vent, and I imagine just in his earpiece he's just like, Wes, I'm hearing some. Is everything good? I'm hearing some banging noises.
Yeah, no, everything's good. Don't worry about it. I'm just letting you know in advance. If you see any vents around here, don't open them. Don't stay near them too long. There is a swarm of rats and potentially more dangerous, a man along with them. So just
like
be careful
Among
around
Us?
vents.
I was about to ask
Is there a
you like
man
an
in
Among
there?
Us.
Like
yeah,
Batman
like
over
an Among
there?
Us. Yeah,
Oh, I
like
love
that.
that game.
Yeah. All right. Don't worry about it though. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, Suki.
Well, you look like you saw a ghost, man.
I saw many rats. That's what I saw.
You said a man too. You mean like that man over there?
No, I mean. Actually, now that you mention it, it looks kind of
He's
similar.
looking at you, rats.
All right, Suki. Where's Artemis? Is she still by the thing, or
Still by the doors.
He's opened up the box at this point and is idly eating it without realizing what this food is. And he's like, yeah,
It's rats.
she's over there.
Hey, Fukura. Sorry to interrupt, but hey, Fukura.
No, you're good.
You get a ping in the bookstore. Something else very big has entered the bookstore.
Oh no.
But you can continue.
Is it a swarm of
Take a
rats?
bookstore real quick.
In the bookstore.
A ping? What does that mean?
It means it like she got a sign. There's someone in there. It's like a signal.
Something new, something big just entered that bookstore.
If you
Oh,
want
okay.
me to, I can check it out.
No, stay where you are and just like watch in that direction. See if it's like coming closer or anything.
All right.
There's actually
I'll just-
a way to get into the ice rink from over there. So Peony, Star Knight, Fukura, keep watching there.
Alright.
Just
What-
form a perimeter. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
What?
All right. No, just let's just get away from this door. I mean,
Yeah.
let's get away
Was
from
it a
the
janitor's
the
closet?
rat room.
Hey,
What's
Wes.
up? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, as
Yeah. What did I
you're
trigger?
looking down the hallway and everything, because you know the bookstores, that direction and everything. We're taking a little look. It's a little weird because you know it doesn't show it on the map, but there are windows and whatnot. You see like something moving back there, but you can't really like pick out exactly what it is and everything. As after a couple seconds, kind of just looking, barging out from the bookstore, is a funky lad.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
oh, hey, Dennis.
Hey.
Hey, you wanna say
Yeah,
something?
yeah. So, well, yeah. So Wes was just sort of looking that way. Come on, if this thing's so fucking big, it shouldn't be so hard to spot. Oh, okay, all right. Mayday! Just calling in the
Not a
comms.
problem.
Coming out from the bookstore.
Okay.
All right, on my way.
Oh.
Oh.
Monitoring my position.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Wonder
you
if-
guys are already ahead of it, but yeah, roll initiative.
Oh, actually, hey, this is an important thing. Orin has a thing as well, right? No, we
Yeah,
can
I'll
talk
give
to
Warren
him.
a turn.
No, as in
Yeah.
like we can talk to him.
Oh yeah, he's got one. He's got
Yeah. Hey, so real quick, just a quick ask. can this thing like appear in multiple places at once, split up itself, do anything like that, or is it just one entity, one thing we have to deal with?
It has potential to split up, yes, but I would say, well, I'm assuming you can see it right now, right?
I can't, but I think Wes can.
Wes has got a visual. You guys stay near enough to him that you can do something at least.
Yeah.
Just
Can we pick our
Have
starting
the
places?
potential,
no,
but
I think we're just going. So this thing first.
What was
Quick
Rob
comment?
saying?
He will just say, it does have the potential to split up, but it doesn't really do that until it's attacked, is the best way to describe
Noted.
it.
All
It
right.
doesn't prematurely split up, is all I can say.
All right. Cool. You know, I assume that was related to the group.
Yeah. Okay. Just be ready.
Yep. Yeah.
1 second, I need to re-add his initiative. There we go.
What?
Alright, so, haha, the funky combat started, guys.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'll say right now. Basically, it's going to be a thing of Dennis acts, you act. Dennis acts, you all act. Instead of having to manage multiple turns and everything. And that also incentivizes, you know,
Dual text.
everybody working together and
Alright.
everything.
Gotcha. So does that mean we should just only have one of us on turn order?
It depends.
Let's just
like
keep
having-
it just so, let's keep it so we have some semblance of order,
That's
but
fair.
like, you know,
Let's
like,
keep it like the. Okay. Let's keep
we
it.
should prob
His name.
Let's
we
keep
should
it
probably
like
still
this, but
sort
yeah.
we should still sort
Yeah.
descending, but like, yeah.
And then
Oh yeah.
I think Artemis would just say like, all right, Wes, you know, if working together is what we got to do, then don't attack it till you're near someone.
All right, no, don't worry, I got an idea.
Well, Wes, as you're watching it kind of like lumber through, it's kind of like weirdly like going over itself. Like that's its icon right now, but it doesn't move the way you would expect it to. You know, it doesn't. It's not normal.
It's like
It
a morass.
just- Yeah, it has a shape right now, but it kind of just moves and everything, and move it shall do. As
Undulating.
yeah, as the form and mass itself, like kind of moves just through people, everybody, not even affected by it. As it gets to here, you see it kind of weirdly shrink and grow as you know, it fits the hallway that you're a part of, and you can also see it kind of just change a little bit.
All right,
Got a little
sir.
face.
Wes is like, we've got a big boiler. I repeat.
As it kind of just moves up to here.
One
All
big
right.
chungus.
Big chungles.
And for now, it hasn't noticed that you have noticed it, Wes. So it's kind of just zooming.
All right, it's coming in big through the hallway, and yeah, it's a big boy, all right.
All right. Well, Wes, you're the one with the visual. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. So to start things out,
Also,
before
I apologize for interrupting, but I should say, because this is a really big map, your movement is considered to be tripled. However, you don't get added benefits if you have something that benefits your movement. Instead, it would take like 3 movement would equal 1 space. You know?
all right,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so first up, Wes just sort of looks at it, like a little bit of sweat, but like as weird and as non like
Euclidean.
as non non-Euclidean as it is, while it is freaking him out a little bit, it does look a little doofy. So he's not completely scared out of his pants right now. So he just sort of holds his pole out in front of him. All right, you jolly green bastard. Let's get this going, I guess. So hey, yeah, with the tripled movement, you'd be able to get adjacent to me, right, Holly?
Yes.
All right. Let's do that, and let's do our funky duel ability.
Fuck. Do I just do that now?
I mean, you would need to move next to me first because we need to be adjacent to each other to do it.
We're doing loose turn order, so yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, bam.
And so, yeah. I would post it, but you have a whole thing for it, right? So we can.
Yes, let me get that real quick.
Oh hell yeah! So
man.
basically, dual ability between Westy Rail and Suki. When both are adjacent to each other, light shines from behind Wes and Suki as they strike cool guy poses with massive grins. Suki is producing this light, and Wes uses his epithet to further enhance the relative brightness of it. This blinds up to 2. Oh, it's up to 2 adjacent. It's all good. We can still just run. And by the time they've recovered, the rowdy duo have made their way up to the targets, poised to strike. Oh, I'm pretty sure the idea was that it's not adjacent to the 2 of them, it's adjacent to each other. So we can just target the one guy. And by the time they've recovered, the rowdy duo have made their way up to the targets, poised to strike. They are attacking one target, they flank on either side and deal basic attack damage or more. If they are attacking 2 targets, each attacks one of the 2, and they deal basic attack damage or more while gaining 2 extra of their respective red stats. So let me give my roll for this. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Suki takes a coin, he lights it up, like, flips it behind him, and then they both strike a cool-ass pose while they fucking look. It just shines on the fucking green boy.
Yeah, and we just dash over to the fucker.
You see, like, as you shine a light of him, especially with that nat 20, it is like a spear, and you gore an entire fucking hole through, like, his chest and whatnot.
He does not like light, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm assuming this just does the basic attack damage and
Basic
everything?
attack damage or more depending on the roll, such as Suki's 20 or if I rolled good enough.
Yes.
It is very important for me at least to know exactly how much damage I am dealing. Ignore the roll, this is what my basic attack normally is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing, so.
Yeah. You're doing Suki's doing a hefty 12. And Wes, I'll say with the dual tag and 20 and everything, you'll do your funky 7.
Oh, I got comp. Or not comp. I got prof.
Yeah.
There you go.
Since you did, it does use your epithet to initiate it, so yeah.
What you got, Suki? Yeah,
30. I got
continue
the
on.
core upgrade.
Oh hell yeah.
We can wait to post it. Or yeah.
And just for fun, because I think this would be really cool. And we'll also set up for my other duel thing, right? As Suki and Wes slash together, I have my funny thing with my passive now, where once we're combat, I can have it so that I only need to spend 4 of my TE to perform to do my funny thing. So I'll be doing that, spending 4 of it. So basically, a little like pulse of temporal energy fluxes out from Wes, hitting Dennis, which means that basically their movement is halved for their next movement action is halved, and interrupt any times are harder to initiate until the end of their next turn. So there's that, and then what Wes is going to do is use with relative ease to basically, as he hits once with his pole, make it so that it's bigger, and then he's gonna slam it into this fucker. And if you want to, Roche, you can also activate your thing if you want to pay the 1 stamina and get the thing. But here's the with relative ease. Hell yeah!
Oh, fuck yeah.
I might as well. So, let me just roll one.
So what were you trying? You were trying to with relative ease this guy?
Yeah, basically, I'm making my pole bigger and slamming it into him. I just did, Rob. Don't worry.
All right, I'll post our dual hybrid, right? Effectively, how this works is I can use, when Wesley uses with relative ease, I can pay 1 stamina to have it look, or have it, like, act as though whatever he is seeing, his sight is coming from another person's square, right? I don't think that would be helpful in this scenario, but I could, you know, get I could get Wes's mental perspective on how he, like, sees his, hole, because that's what he's,
yeah, which is, the things you'd get, you know, really cool, like, rad, cool shit, incredibly useful, is tried and true. So feel free to take those kind of properties and apply it to stuff. So there is that. I'll post my funny passive, right? Because off the clock, with Rad Roman, the first time I deal damage from a combo, the damage is not reduced, so my 20 is just going in fully. And then I gain a quarter of the damage dealt rounded up as TE. So feel free to tell me how much that would be. Or I guess how much damage I'm dealing.
That would have been 6 total damage, so that's what? 1
6
additional T?
It's rounded up, so.
So 2.
Yeah.
Right? Alright.
I'd say so.
Okay. Cool. Alright. I think that's the end of our combined thing, so the rest of our party can go.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't.
So,
yeah.
Wes, as you slam fucking into him with the relative ease, like your pole extending far longer than you would ever expect. It extends to like out here and everything. You see it hits into Dennis and it sends him fucking flying.
Hell
and,
yeah!
Like kind of weirdly, come on, Roll20, won't do this. Kind of weirdly squishes up against the wall.
Is it made of gelatin or something?
I don't know about that.
It kind of pops back just a little bit.
Alright, Suki and I have knocked him all the way back to the bookstore.
Very large, man.
Do you need backup or no?
I mean, it'd be good just in case, but so far looks like we got a handle.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm proud of ourselves.
Fukura, okay. Fukura, Star Knight, and Peony,
Yeah.
stay, keep watch just in case it tries something.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna head down.
What? Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna try to use Ring of Radiance again on how she goes. Alright, it works this time. So, this is Ring of Radiance above. I'm using this as a bonus action. And because I'm in my gravity shifted state. Artemis, you get +2 movement for the next 3 rounds, fast healing 1 for the next 3 rounds, and you may take a movement action right now. I know that you already can, but now you basically get to double move without using up an action.
You're a saint.
Lovely.
Alright. Let me put that buff on me. Just use Miku. Alright, so tripled movement, and she can move a lot already.
Yeah, she's got like 11 movement with that +2 now, so
yeah,
she can move, 33 spaces?
She can just get there, I'm gonna be honest with you, Ron.
Yeah.
Especially with the double moving, she's absolutely just gonna get there. So she runs down the hall, lickety split over to Wes and Suki, looks down the hallway. The fuck is that thing? Alright.
Yeah, good question. He was a lot bigger a second ago, now he's just goo.
Yeah, he's like gelatin.
Alright, well, much as I'd love to go in there and start shooting, I'll stick with you two. She's gonna just sort of hold here.
Alright. As for Fukura, now I'm gonna do something funky, because I am in basically no position to buff anyone at this range. However, Bip, I'm gonna wanna use the Kyo talisman real quick.
Yeah.
I put in the chat. I effectively want to have it so that my buffs can either pulse out through anything that, you know, can transfer sound, or just the minds of my allies regardless of range.
She's becoming the mall security system.
And
basically, with the use of the talisman, you like hack into the mall speaker system and everything, yeah?
Well, that is fair. That could work. I do also, we do just have the earpieces.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can
So-
just use your ability.
Yeah.
The mall speaker system also works because I could either, actually I could do both of these things because we got autonomous functionality going on, which I'll post. So effectively the campus and Fukura are acting as two separate units currently. And Fukura, do we want to use observe on this to just give us a buff to a weak point on it? Like we know
I mean, sure.
All right.
Yeah, like get a
So
buff to light.
Fukura herself is going to, you know, observe, scan Dennis, which
Yeah.
would effectively figure out a weak point on the target. Everyone in my team knows that weakness now and gains a bonus to exploiting it.
So is it there? You designate a point on it that's its weak point, or is it just a general weakness?
I understand whatever sort of exploitable function or weakness it could have. Like, if it had an emotional vulnerability and people were like, haha, dead parents, then they would get a bonus to say, haha, dead parents.
I would say the first and very obvious thing is that it's weak to light.
So we get
Yeah,
bonuses
And if
to
you
light
use it
based attacks?
again,
Yeah.
light stuff and everything.
Yeah, that'll be good for
If you, I will say, if you do it again at some point in the combat or at some point when you're fighting it, you will get something different.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know, you could probably put a Suki glow sticker on there just in case, you know, anyone else has light-based stuff.
I'll do a funky fire for, you know, light stroke.
Yeah, gotcha.
Alright, and then what the campus is going to do is they're going to do this ability, 50, and it will fail. Why must you fail me so often? That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Just real quick, because, you know, Star Knight knows Artemis. Artemis's capabilities are the best, and also knows how fucking busted this is gonna be. So, as my actual main action, you know,
Oh, Austin's
Austin's
That's
defeated.
alright. That's alright. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Going.
Basically, since I've already put Ring of Radiance below on her, I'm now also going to put Ring of Radiance above onto her. This is a main action this time. Now, this would usually mean that you'd be able to immediately take a basic attack action, but the intent here is that you'll be able to hold that basic attack action.
Store basic attack action.
Yeah. But, you know, obviously, if this works, which hopefully it does, this will be horrifying, because this will grant +1 to all of Artemis's rolls, and +2 to damage. All of it.
Okay.
Lasts for 2 rounds.
Well, I would say, because it's an 8, it's either damage or the roll buff. And you get the basic attack regardless.
Yeah. I would like to go for damage, because assuming that Dennis counts as one entity, even if he's split up, Artemis will have her own natural roll buff because of her talent, so I'll go with damage. If that sounds good to you, Iris.
Yeah, I'm definitely using my, funny, hold on. This on Dennis.
Oh, wow, really?
Shocking, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think.
But yeah, and then you have your hell stored basic attack, Iris.
Yep, and, you know, not that I don't want Star Knight and Penny to do anything, but I do not trust everybody just leaving this man, so...
Oh,
No,
Star Knight... Yeah, Star Knight's over here because she's like, yeah, no, she understands.
Yeah, I was.
She knows what's going on.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to do my thing yet, but basically I'm just gonna move slightly closer to him and hold one of my abilities for if this fucker gets nearby.
I.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna move like.
All right.
So
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna use my movement. Hold on, because I'm gravity shifted. I have +3 movement, so I have. What build am I right now? I'm a special build, so I have 9 movement times 3, so I have 27 movement.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I can't quite reach the hot dog stand. That's fine. All right, yeah, no, that's. I'm gonna just float above the ice.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well. Okay. That is everybody. I'm going to stall just a little bit because Austin disconnected again.
Yeah,
So
but
as you
he
all
did
are
something.
in the hallway and everything, you see him. Everybody, give me a bit of a roll.
I
Everybody in
assume
the
all
hallway.
people, yeah, I was gonna say people in the hall.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Suki, you notice, he kind of like morphs and shifts a little bit as, he kind of just gets a bit smaller. Fukura, you have a second ping, about the same size. As, take that as you will. Let's deal with that first. Fukura, you can tell that this thing basically comes out the back way it came and kind of leaves your area scan a little bit, seemingly, taking a different route and everything. As it re-enters your area scan, pretty close to you, right up here.
Oh, it's split in two.
Yep. All right. Stay
yeah.
near him. God, that is fucking horrifying. All right.
Yeah. As seemingly it realizes it can be seen a bit more, it just changes back to a different form.
Jesus, I hate him.
As this is when
Hey, I'm
it
back.
came
Hello.
into. It's still
It's gotten
moving.
worse, Austin.
Oh, it's gotten worse. What's happening?
Yeah,
now?
yeah. There's another one.
Oh, okay,
now.
good. All right.
It's above.
As I forgot to add windows to this thing, but there are windows at least on this side of the skating rink and everything. As it kind of just comes up and like slams into it, as you can see like its body kind of like go in between the cracks of the window and everything, and it kind of reforms back here.
Guys,
Petey,
we've got
you get your
another
attack
one,
now.
and he's close to the ice rink.
All right.
Yep.
Let us know if you need backup.
We
We'll
probably
keep an eye on
will.
this
He's right
one.
up against the ice rink.
Not really, Austin. We've just been like doing little things, preparing, and then
All right.
Dennis is like
Gotcha.
split in two and is very scary at the moment.
Yeah, you missed a singular perception check on your end, but
Oh, I see.
Suki 19.
They got it. So
Alright,
and
cool.
everybody knows that he split off now.
All right.
Just as a question, does this guy still have the same weak point, or are these counted as different like targets? effectively?
It's the same person, so you can use the same
What
thing.
was the
yeah.
weak point?
Light.
Light.
Just
Light.
light in
If
general.
I use it
That's what I
again,
figured.
Yeah.
it might be different later though.
All right. Cool.
And Peony, did you do your roll?
Oh, right,
Because you can attack him since he's getting close. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, because you held your action.
Yeah, I'm
Peony.
going to quickly use Oceanic Ice Blast on this motherfucker.
Oh,
A double digit. Is this the real
Wow.
peony?
Double.
So that does 7 damage.
All right. That deals 7. As Peony, you like ready your wand together, like the surrounding ice and water from the ice rink number, seemingly giving it a little bit more of a boosty as you actually deal 9
Oh, hell yeah,
damage
thanks.
instead. As basically, it's weird. You send the ice blast at him and everything, and typically the people, when you hit people with this attack, they're kind of like pushed around a little bit, but he kind of just gets thrust back out of the window that he came in.
Oh, I do not
some
like
reason.
that. I do not like that.
As Oron still has a smile on his face, kind of turns around, sees that, and is like, "Oh, hey, Arnodora, we should go get something to eat. You know, if we can't stay in the ice rink all day." Onodora kind of just looks at him, and she's like, "All right, let's go get something." As they get together and they move over to get some food and whatnot.
Old man's on
about
the
the
move.
Epithet.
Old man's on the move. He's going to the shitty food guy.
That's fine, just keep an eye.
I'm trying. I'll try to catch up with him once my movement is not used.
If anything, before he left, he would have said, "Oh, jeez, all right. Well, I'm going to get out of here, so I'm not in your way." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so that's turn. And now we get to the original Dennis. Original Dennis is gonna elongate himself and get a little thing as he's just gonna zoom over here. Artemis, if you want to make your basic attack.
Yeah. Let me figure this out. So, okay. Hold on, because I can do... Yeah, it's currently that, which I'm gonna wait on that. Okay. I think she's just gonna, like, not do any crazy huge combo or anything. I'm just gonna shoot him twice with my pistols.
Yeah.
Advantage.
And you know
advantage.
Yep.
So,
And you know what? To help us out, I'm gonna use Thanks Einstein to make it so that the bright flash me and Suki produced earlier happens again to knock it off guard and also maybe do a little damage to help, Artemis, so that it's not moving around and shit.
All right.
Also, Iris, I, as a person, as Penny, would definitely appreciate you doing one more set, since you'll spend one stamina, but you have fast healing 1, so like, and then I get a little bit of progress towards a healing thing that I have.
Sure. Alright, I'll spend 1 to switch. And you know what? Might as well spend 2, because she's going to switch to her rifle and shoot that. 15,
All right.
and then, 15. So 6 damage for that.
And that was your Thanks Einstein. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and also as you're here, Artemis, as you like look around trying to take observation of your surroundings. I can't think of the right word. You see, there's like a construction zone and whatnot. And then you also tell. Okay, so how much damage is this doing total? So there's the 6 from your rifle, and then your pistols deal how much?
I mean, 1 from each shot. So 8
okay.
total from all the guns.
Plus any extra that my light flash might be doing.
And do I need to tell you how much that light flash is doing also?
If I deal any damage, I need to know how much it is for my passive.
Alright, I dealt 4.
Alright, cool.
And you can see, like, with all those shots hitting it and whatnot, it kind of recoils back and whatnot. But, like, each shot, like hitting it, comes up, hits it, comes back up, hits it, comes back up, like a little bit of a ping pong thing. As it seemingly, like, doesn't really make any noise or anything. It's kind of, you would expect something like this to, like, make thuds on the ground. It is dead fucking silent. It is like you're fighting a ghost right now. As it kind of reaches out to its right, as it picks up a truck and overhands it and chucks it at all of you.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Do I have plus 2
wow,
damage
would you
on
look
everything?
at that?
Penny?
Oh yeah. Wait. It was
Yeah,
either,
+2 damage on
Okay,
everything.
if it was +2 damage on everything, then
D6
you dealt an
extra.
additional 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as it picks up the truck and everything, its wires and goo and shadow and everything seemingly coalesce around it, it just yeets it right over everybody's heads. Like, and if you watch it, you see it just sails and sails and sails, and then it disappears into the darkness.
And no one notices, yeah?
Nope.
Alright.
Can I make another?
What the fuck?
Can I make another guess, Rob?
Yeah.
Scopophobia.
Nope.
Okay. That is the fear of
and
being
then-
known, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess squiggle.
I don't know.
it's
You
not
could be
Squiggle.
right.
And then it's gonna smile a little bit as the shadows and whatnot around you three, a little bit offset by Suki's glow and everything, seemingly start to move on their own and everything as just simple spikes just jettison out of them into all of you.
See.
Well,
As you all swiftly dodge.
nice.
And no, hell no.
Stay on your
Also,
toes.
because, you know, you're being a little bit observant and everything, Wes, you would be able to tell that there's, like, you know, like a bit of a clothes store in here. You can't see the full thing. There's some kind of brick in that store in Artemis. Just because I want to show it off, you could tell that this store is a Claire's.
You're right.
It is a Claire.
You
It is-
are right.
That is
Sponsors.
exactly what Claire's look like.
Yeah.
They even got the freaky person at the desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the horrifying abomination behind the desk.
Yeah, who'd never
Yeah.
stop
Shout out
staring
to
at
my IRL friend who worked at Claire's for 2 years.
Yo.
What
But
are
yeah.
the hot topic in here?
Yeah, it split itself off. It did a good amount of stuff on its turn and everything. Yeah. That's its turn. That's Dennis's
Okay.
turn.
Do we want to handle top crew first or bottom crew?
I say top crew.
Alright.
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 You wanna go first,
So,
Star Knight? Or-
Well, firstly, let me. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let Bugura go first. I was just taking my cost because I'm in my because we're just counting it as Dennis'
Yeah.
turn, our turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because very specifically, while I'm gravity shifted, I have to pay 1 stamina every other turn,
Oh, okay.
so I have to pay it on our turns, which is very, very useful.
Yeah.
So, you guys, do whatever. I'm just gonna start with the campus again.
Fukura kicks the campus. Let's see if we can help people out. Nope, that's my roll clear. Got it.
Oopsie.
Thanks, campus.
Wow.
I will say,
I'm-
because you're getting a little. Everybody gets like a temp HP, basically
yeah.
temporary DR that goes away after a hit. Sure,
Alright,
Alright.
I'll
I
mark
also.
that.
Just one or
So-
2?
just one.
Okay.
Does
Alright.
that count as it working then? Because
Yeah, it counts as it working, sure, but they're
alright.
not gonna get too much added benefit from whatever internal mechanics you have, you know.
I was just mentioning it because on my next turn I can spend 1 stamina to use this ability as a bonus action if it works.
All right, then there
Next
you go.
turn.
Sure.
But then Fukura is going to effectively, fly 4 spaces up. And what we are going to do, if I can fucking find the wing icon, please. Where are you? There it is. Okay. She's just gonna do that, go about here, and I am going to hold my action for when the attacking on this creature begins.
Sounds good.
Alright. Do you want to go before me, Star Knight, or after me?
Well, what did you have planned? Because, you know,
I
dual
mean,
techs are best techs.
My main idea is just getting close to Oran again so I can, you know, basically be shield, especially since, you know, I have my whole thing where if I get hit, I can absorb a single attack and turn into another, sprout a little clone.
Get it, yeah, get another...
In that case, if you're going near Oran, then I would just Star Knight and Fukura focus on dual taking the one that we can see right now.
Yeah.
Kenny just continues being guard, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'll help you out as a main action right now, so...
No, there's another. I have another main action because Fukura has
Oh,
a main
yeah,
action.
Fukura has a thing.
Gotcha. Then I'll just...
Yeah, that sounds good.
But
Just go to
if
him.
you're
you
gonna
can
move
get there, yeah. Yeah, Fukura.
I was just gonna say, if you're gonna move back, maybe we should step back a little bit too. I just expected that we're gonna do a big tri-tac TBH.
I mean, we can do that, but you know what? Firstly, I'm gonna use this on Fukura as a bonus action.
Alright.
So you get Ring of Radiance above. So you get for the next 3 rounds +2 movement, fast healing 1, and may take a movement action right now if you want.
My range is basically infinite right now, so I may as well just move.
Hmm.
So I'll just go here. I'm floating.
Yep. As for Star Knight, yeah, what did you have in mind for, like, doing as an action or of any kind? Because, you know, I can add on to it in a couple ways.
I was going to, whenever, like, you guys are going to attack it, or whenever someone was going to do something to it, I was going to use memory probing in order to summon the bright room all around it so that it is surrounded by light and sucks.
Ah. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, no, this is gonna put me into big O danger. However, are these windows, like, broken or anything?
Oh, it seems like he got like in between those very small cracks that windows have.
Alright. I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna hold my main action. And I'd like to, you know, dual tech with Fukura. And because my plan is to use Gaseous Planet, which makes a 7x7 area of surrounded by gas, so that, you know, if it comes into that sort of area, Fukura can, like, you know, fucking light it up in this box that I'm creating as a fucking prison. In the meantime, she'll look to Dennis and be like, she'll be like, all right, Dennis, fucking, Jesus Christ, I don't know what you're trying to do here. Oh God, you changed again. I don't know what you're trying to do with the old man. You get to get through us first. You know, maybe she taunted it. I don't know. It's weird.
He kind of cocks his head at you, and then you hear a voice in your head. Okay.
Oh, he's tiny.
What the fuck is this thing?
Guys, it can talk.
Wait, what?
Oh shit, it can talk.
I tried to taunt it, and it just said, okay, in a really submissive, kinda adorable way.
Are we fighting like a baby or some shit?
I don't know.
Does it think this is like play? Guys, do we need to get it to go into the play area? Is that what we have to do?
No, it only went. It went
Play
through the.
area.
Yeah, it went through that to try and get
Damn
to
it.
him before. but
Just
me and
because
Suki
it's
stopped.
childlike doesn't mean it's good. Just focus.
I know, I'm just trying to think if there's like a way to trick it or something. I don't know.
I'll trick it a few times with my fucking gun.
hey,
I'll be honest. Sorry.
Hey, Fukura.
Yeah?
Your observe procs again. You don't have to pay costs or anything. Your observe perks again. It is Dennis is very childlike and naive. If you want to try and abuse that in any way.
I see.
Huh.
It's kind of nice. Huh. That's weird. My thing just kind of pinged again. We can try to, like, trick it, I think, because it's sort of like a kid.
That's weird.
Alright, now I'm definitely starting to think this epithet is scribble.
Not scribble.
Is it amorphous?
I didn't hear that, but I didn't
Amorphous,
hear
he
any
said.
letter. Amorphin?
Amorphous.
No.
Okay.
Is it Among Us?
Imagine if it was Among Us. And everybody got prof. I'm joking. No.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright. Is that everybody or what?
Well, we have the bottom crew.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
Yeah.
We
Top,
have
top
it-
crew, I think is done because if you're good for doing that rush.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, let's do lighting up stuff first.
Yeah, not stuff. All right. I want to do.
Wes-
Do we want to move up to it first, or?
Should we?
I mean, I feel like we probably should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Closer.
Yeah.
We,
So
we all
I have.
dash towards him, I imagine.
Get out of the
Yes,
way.
As far as I can get.
Wes, give me your staff real quick.
Oh god, he stands up.
Sure.
Photosynthetic.
Yeah.
18.
Ooh.
I'm gonna light
Yeah.
up just to boost its damage, and also to put the light thing on it. So use the Candela token marker.
All right. Meanwhile,
Artemis, hand me your bullets, or just your magazine.
Uh, these things don't really have mags. I'll just hand you the whole gun here.
He
She just
he
gives you a
fumbles with
real
it.
ass sniper rifle.
Oh, it's too heavy for him.
You know, hold up. I'm gonna. You keep doing this, but I was 15 spaces
I'm
back.
just gonna post my passive. I can make things glow, and it's up to the GM how much that is. I want to try and make Artemis's bullets light up.
Oh my god.
I would say, you're trying to with Candela and whatnot.
Yeah,
Oh, you're spending.
yeah. I'm spending
No,
Candela to
what-
make things glow.
Did you roll that for, or?
You for small stuff like this, it's usually not rolled for.
Okay. Never mind then. I'd say spend. And what was the desired effect?
Just to make them light up.
Okay.
'Cause, you know.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah, Suki light up and whatnot.
guys.
I'd say not really going for anything more, just one stam, you know? And they're glowing now.
All
Yeah,
right.
light up Artemis's guns and stuff. Yeah.
Guys, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I just realized that we've all been such fucking fools.
What?
The epithet
Why?
is obviously Menace.
No.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Alright, you would
No.
have though, Rob. You would have though.
Yeah. All right. So, Artemis,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
If you
Yeah.
go for a volley, I can make the bullets bigger.
Really?
Ooh.
Alright, sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right. So, actually, before that, never before have I been more glad that I just said an offhand thing that Wes is doing. Let's literally dangle keys in front of the baby. So
Pardon?
as this, as we start up here, hey, Dennis. You don't know his name's Dennis. Hey, kid.
Looks at you.
Just holds out the keys. Hey, take a look, see. Go ahead now. Looks to Artemis.
He is look, you got those keys.
He is looking
Yeah,
at
yeah. There's like the jangling of keys and then like a and Artemis is gonna I will first of all rifle.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
God. Alright.
All right.
Hell yeah.
34.
And this is a little.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
How much?
35 proc, but what?
Yeah. Yep. And then just to add on to it, using the Fukura thing, if you're willing to pay the 1 stamina roche.
Yeah.
Using this from Artemis's perspective, we can make the bullets look bigger.
Yeah, we sure
so
can.
there's that.
It's already
that one
doing
stand.
18 damage.
Good.
It's all good. It's all good. Hold
16,
on.
sorry, 16.
Well, hold up. I can help this out. I'm gonna use, since it's a little weird because this is the first time Wes is using this from a different person's perspective. What Wes is gonna do is, basically he's going to use Rowdy Boy and pull out a mirror so that when looking from Artemis's perspective, maybe he can hold it at an angle to where he can see himself, therefore realign himself. It's a little funky, but I want to try it.
Yeah, you can try. Especially
yeah.
with this.
Alright, Austin.
Huh?
Our roles are
I mean,
something.
okay.
So it works,
This
right?
session.
Yeah, it worked.
Dennis does
All
not
right.
I was gonna
deserve
say it was
this.
gonna need like a. Oh no, he does. Don't worry about it.
He
He's trying to kill
probably
Oh,
Oren.
does,
just
yeah.
even cost. None of us is taking
So-
damage.
So I'll pay the 1 stamina, so you know it comes from Artemis's perspective, and considering Artemis is the one firing the bullets are going to appear the largest to her. So they would effectively get bigger as they go. I don't know if you want me to roll for that, or if that's just something we can do. It is a dual hybrid.
Just give me a casual roll. You know, if you roll low, it's not gonna kill you. You know.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
still
it'll
an
kill
increased effective. It's gonna murder you. Fukura is dead. No. I'll say you increase the damage with like this entire dual tech because okay. Am I supposed to tell you the damage, Austin? Because you're making the bullets bigger, and that's technically triggering your thing.
Yeah, if you're, however much of the damage you're gonna attribute to me, I need to know how much damage because I get half of that for my red stat.
Yeah. That helped out, especially with that 20. You dealt an additional 8.
Hell yeah! All right, so I get 4.
And Artemis, as you kinda just fire into this lad, this
I am essentially
standstill
shooting an
motherfucker.
enormous laser at this point.
Yeah, it's just a stream of bullets and light and everything. It'll deal an additional amount of damage for the light stuff and everything. And you know, you kinda just, fucking knock him all the way back into the bookstore with this giant ass dual tech.
Wimp.
Your
All
guns
right.
typically don't deal knockback.
Yeah.
We're doing real good today.
Yeah,
One
we
last
got
thing.
this, no problem. Alright. I think it's his turn now, unless...
Well, before his turn goes, I'm gonna, because I realized I didn't do it last time, which is fine. I'm gonna backlog overflow and store a basic attack. Cool.
Okay.
But that'll be me. Oh, and you know what? One other thing. Because I still haven't used this, and I may as well. I'm just gonna... that.
Alright.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
now I get 1 stamina free action.
I mean, yeah, might as well.
Alright.
Alright, well, his turn.
Dennis, turn. We'll handle Oron and Onodora first. Just so y'all know, and Peony, I will say you can move with them because you said specifically you were guarding them. All right.
Yeah.
So even if you don't have enough movement, whatever. They get their food, and they kind of just move over here, kind of sit on the table and whatnot, just start munching and everything.
Look like I'm just, hanging out.
Watch that goddamn
It's not
hallway.
suspicious.
No.
Yeah, nothing sus, nothing sus, not
Pretend
yet.
I'm on my phone.
And then we get over to Star Knight and Dennis, as he's kinda just looking at you. He's kinda just looking at you.
I don't like that.
It's just his head. He's kinda not as not as how do I put it? not as like over and up and over himself as he used to be by any means, but he's kind of just like looking at you. He's kind of stopped and whatnot. So, you know, he sees you're readying something. This is kind of. He's gonna walk through the window again and just get right next to you.
All right. Well. Yes. I will. Oh no, a 9.
A 9.
That's
Hey,
not
there
bad.
you go.
So.
And then I'm going to, as soon as she does that, memory probing from her memory, the light room.
Alright, so remind me again what you were attempting to do with Gaseous Planet.
So the idea of Gaseous Planet. Hold on. Let me just make my box. 7x7 area. Yeah. So. I think it's like that is how I intend it to be. This sort of area, right? That it creates like a wall of gas that anyone who passes through takes 2 damage and a -2 to the next roll. And if you're trying to target someone on the other side of the ring to what you are at, it's done with disadvantage. And then Fukura's part is memory probing to create like
Basically
the light
surrounding
room.
that area, create
Yeah.
a semblance of the drowning light that was in that room, just sort of to, like,
Giant
either
phosphorescent
here
gas
or
barrier,
Yeah.
burn the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Time to put a baby in a crib.
Yeah. I will say, you deal an amount of damage, a lot of damage, with this weird kind of dual techie thing and whatnot. As you can see, he kind of just gets bisected.
Oh,
It's weird because the light from the outside and whatnot, because he was on the inside and outside and everything. No, he would still be technically in the gas. Basically, everything surrounding it, kind of just, as it's now kind of hiding within the gas with you, Star Knight. As it kind of just looks at you a little bit.
He's looking.
you know, yeah, he's looking at me. Got a -2.
Star Knight.
Yeah.
Feel a little weird as you can kind of like feel like something. You can like feel that something is just reading you. Who you are, what kind of person are you, what makes you tick, what do you want to be, just like your entire personality and everything, as you realize you're not alone in this gaseous thing anymore.
Uh-oh.
And what is that going to do?
Well, that's scary.
I think my mind is being probed. There's 2 of them now.
Two of them?
It's gonna put like a hand on each of your shoulders and kind of come like right up next to your ear and just say, "You're looking very good today. Give me a roll, Star Knight."
Sure.
Roll for personal space.
You feel that there was this influence, seemingly trying to take over you and whatnot, and you managed to stave it off.
Okay.
That's its turn. That's Dennis's turn, at least up there. For lower Dennis, Fukura, you notice, very instantly, as soon as it gets into the bookstore, it's not coming back the way it came and whatnot, and you can feel with a blinding speed, seemingly following some kind of line, it moves to this position right here. As it's a little smaller than it used to be. As you know.
Where the fuck is he?
Which
Yeah, where is
Where?
this?
Oh, in the
Oh,
construction.
fuck.
As
Oh,
it,
wow, it's really
as
close
it,
to
as it
construction.
gets back to its original size, and as it grows back out and everything, the rocks and everything, I'll give it a roll and whatnot, as a bunch of rocks kind of come flying towards you all. It'll be dealing 5 damage to each of you unless you want to intercede.
May as well try and help out our whole group. Hold on to use any times because I'm gonna just try and help out the collective here.
Okay.
Let's what do I want to tie this to? Because I could do that. I could do Now this is a little bit hold up, because let me think about this for a hot second. Okay, so remember in the funny Tony Nianta episode, right? Where you know, at the very end of it, Skadoosh came in and burst through the wall and you know, had like his wizard tower, and I think he had like a little rainbow bridge he produced, right?
Yeah.
I basically want to have, as these rocks are flying towards us, I want to use Thanks Einstein to have that like rainbow bridge wizard tower kind of pop out, and you know, pop out of a wall here to help us out this time. So if you wanna construe it as Skadoosh comes out, casts a spell, and stops these, or the rainbow bridge blocks us, feel free. But why not? Let's go with something funky like that. That sounds fun. So thanks Einstein. Yeah, that was a little bit of a stretch, probably.
Also, didn't you use Thanks Einstein on your turn?
No, I didn't. I
You
used
used
Rowdy
relative-
Ugly.
No, I
Use
thought you
relative
used
ease.
Thanks Einstein to make the bullets bigger.
No, that was with relative ease.
Oh, my bad.
That's my other ability.
But yeah. Not with that 6, but take cost. Does somebody else want to do something?
I would, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead.
Alright, Artemis is gonna try to grab this man with her tail and grapple herself to him to avoid the rocks.
Alright.
Oh,
Ooh. Take
Although
cost.
Slenny's coming back to bite you in the ass.
yeah, great. Okay, that was all I had.
Suki, do you got anything,
gonna-
or all y'all taking 5 damage?
I'm gonna try and block it, but I don't care if I take damage from this still. Let's use this as a reflex clash. That's
No,
a
we
5.
ain't we just ain't dodging this one.
I
Yeah,
think we're just gonna take
so...
that 5 damage.
Yeah, take the 5 damage in your cost, Suki,
Oh, yeah,
take
well,
the 5
we
damage in
do-
your cost.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
one
and-
less damage because of the temp, but
Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
I still get to take double the Candela though, so that's fun.
Fun. As the rocks themselves kind of like barrel into you, but weirdly enough, they kind of like pass through you. They don't really like stop at you for some weird reason, as they kind of disappear off. There's no like structural damage happening to the mall, really.
This thing
As
is
you can see
really
the-
weird. Okay.
And you can see the lad, he kinda does that, cracks his neck a little bit, as he just straight up dashes in front of you, giant like whirly fist in hand, as he's just going to slam down on the ground, like basically on top of this person. This will be dealing in a 3x3 area, 8 damage.
So Artemis and Suki, or
Yep.
okay.
In this
Oh,
area.
just us two? Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Uh,
well, I do
Artemis
have
and Suki,
something
give
I'm
me a
gonna
roll.
do now. Oh, we give a roll? Okay.
Unless you want to do something before.
I'd like to try to dodge with a big jumpy to try to get above his blow.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
It is 2s or 20s today in this group.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're at 37 now, right?
Yeah, but before you say what it is, just really quick, I'm gonna have Artemis try to, while in the air, I'm gonna have her try to shoot a, rifle blast to try to basically, like, I want to shoot, like, sort of in this direction to try to boost back up into the construction site. If that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 13.
Alright. 13. Yeah, and also with that 20, you also managed to grab Suki with the jump.
Oh wait, no. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna, like, I'll go, like, back here.
Yep. Don't forget that there are 2 sets of bullet-held bullets as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
So...
I need you to put out assets for that, unfortunately, but...
what do you need me to put out?
So, anything that is circular, kind of like a bullet or whatever, right? Basically, in the area around her, when she jumped, which was like, she was like here, I think. Basically all around her, 2 spaces out, there are two sets of bullets fired. Some of which would be hitting him immediately, others of which are not doing so yet.
So, in, like, cardinal directions?
Every direction.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Well, every, like, obviously not up and down, that'd be weird, but, like, she's basically, the way I imagine it, she's, like, spinning around as she jumps.
So, like, that, then?
Yes, and then also, diagonal.
On the diagonals.
Oh, on the diagonals, too.
Yeah, literally every direction, 2 sets.
Alright.
And then,
So there'd be some adjacent to her as well.
So then, yeah, another layer, like, inside that ring. Yeah.
Alright.
But the ones that are hitting him, will immediately disappear and just do, I think it's 2 damage to him each.
I don't think you have the buff anymore because these rounds are kind of weird. Oh no, you have, I don't know if you have the damage buff, you have the faster and stuff. You don't have the damage buff.
Oh no, the hell bullets do 1, so it'd be 3 damage to him for the 3 that are on him right now.
Yeah.
I'll increase that a little bit because, 20 and everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
So sorry for the confusion there, but yeah. She's
yeah, and you wouldn't land until the start of your next turn, which, is kind of weird anyway.
Yeah, she's still
the bullet...
Suki, but yeah.
Yep. The bullets no longer deal deal damage to allies even.
Yeah.
So this person is also safe. These would disappear, and they move 1 space every turn. But since we only have 2 turns, it's less fucky. Until they hit something, obviously. But here's the thing, Iris. You get one of the big upgrades.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, this is about to slow down a lot more. So firstly, I'm going to post these in parts. Here's the first part. Once per turn, critical proceeding with Dracovirus immediately increases its damage in all forms by 0.5, rounding down. This lasts until the end of combat.
Okay.
So I would count this because you're using it here, and this is literally the upgrade. So you don't have any increased damage yet, but And then
basically every 2 crits you get +1 damage.
Yep. Here's just a little preview of what I'm about to fucking post.
Christ. Alright, look. Really quick, what prof level did I get the dance continues at?
33.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright. So I'm gonna post these in sets. Oh my god, just let me...
Feel free to just DM these to me for the sake of keeping things going.
You know what, that's fair.
Yeah, alright, that was my dodge to get out of the way.
Yep, I'll DM these to Iris so that we can continue on.
And, seemingly, yeah.
Oh, the temporary stamina I had, did that block the 5? Or did I just... Or did it go
you
back?
Would heal for 1, basically.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
So instead of 5, you would take like 4.
And then you don't have it anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they haven't hit 5 yet. Yeah, that's Funky Dennis turn.
All right. So do we want to do top or bottom?
I'd say
We did top last time, so
Yeah.
All right. So.
Artemis would heal for 1, but then you would lose it after this turn.
Yeah.
Ukor
So
would also heal for 1.
I'll ask you guys. Do you want me to try and do something funny where I knock him towards the two of you to follow up on?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right. Cool.
One thing I want to ask: the bullets that were fired into Dennis, are they still like in his body, or do they penetrate through him?
I would assume they hit him and then they like disappear because it's weird, funky stuff.
Yeah, I don't think the bullets stay in his body.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
When these bullets hit something, they disappear.
Ah, okay. Yeah, let's fall up.
All right. So what I'm gonna do then is, I guess actually first off, I'm gonna guess if the epithet's perspective.
Nope.
Nope. All right. So there's that. And then what Wes is gonna do, and keep in mind that Wes's pole has the
Light.
the light thing on it, so it's just generally better. And what I'm gonna do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that it matters too much because of our movement thing, but I'm gonna go right here. So I'll flank on this side. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for a hey, check this out, and using my pole to pole vault, trying to get up to his fucking head, and I want to drop kick him in the face to send him flying towards my friends. So let's hey, check this out.
Hey.
Hello. Yeah, you get up there and you like with the pole kind of like you stick it on the ground and you launch yourself up into the air, do like a little bit of a flip as you just fucking stick your legs out and fucking hit him in the face. As you can see his head and body kind of weirdly elongate and everything, but he's still like in his position, but now he's up over there.
All right, I'm gonna let
He
you guys
has
know,
work to do.
if one of you guys can knock him back to me, I can combo and knock him back to you.
I
And
can do that, yeah.
We can just pinball him.
Okay. So, right as you drop kick into his face and like blowing him to Suki, he's gonna do a dirty trick, and let's get a flow like water in here to like bicycle kick his tail right back at him. This is considered a small blow.
Bottom group just crits like mad.
Alright.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know.
This is not epithet related, so don't get prof, I believe.
So
Yeah.
as he gets launched towards me, I'm gonna spend 7, which means that he has the have movement and a harder to do interrupt anytimes thing. And as he gets launched towards me, coming back for round 2, eh? All right. And I'm just gonna go. Let's go up next with a. Let's go all out. Why not? Let's go all out. And I'm gonna do similar to what I did last time. As I'm in the air and I've drop kicked him, I'm gonna use with relative ease, grabbing my pole, spinning it, and basically slamming him back down to Artemis and Suki. Kind of like an overhead swing. So here we go.
Yeah. Back up to Artemis and Suki.
How much damage, by the by?
I'll say what your pull deals 5, right?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. So I get 2.
I'm gonna see if I can try and ping pong back again, though. Are you able to hit back after that or no?
I can do 1 more.
Okay. Artemis, do you have anything?
Yeah, I do. So he's flying back towards us right now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So here's what I'll do. I'll use the funny new things I've just gotten, right? So, first of all, she's gonna switch it to rifle mode, and use the new upgrade she got for that, where, you see as she switches it to the rifle mode, there's a new secondary scope that can, help aim it a little better. and she's going to blast him in the face, or not. She actually misses, despite the help of the scope. But her rifle does
hold
a
on,
lot
she's-
more damage now, though.
She's fired before, right?
Yeah.
With this, I'm gonna try and overlay her previous. I believe there was a nat 20 success with this rifle before. I'm gonna try and overlay that a shot on top of Artemis's current, so it balances out to an average.
All right.
Using this funny haha.
Yeah, it's no average. You'll,
So she's gonna cap him in the fucking head for 9 damage there.
Suki, did you want to do anything else real quickly, or else he's just going back?
I have two things I want to do. Right as Artemis shoots, like her bullets are still lit up at this point, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Right as the bullet penetrates into this quote-unquote skull of Dennis, I want to perform incandescent implosion to just burst it right in his head, decreasing his next roll by 4, and also blinding him maybe, and also with the light thing dealing extra damage.
You don't use it up, but it doesn't happen.
Oh, it's a 4. Fuck. Okay, that's fair.
It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. I'm still blasting
so-
him in the head.
Yeah,
It's all good. If you want to, Holly, I can send them back to you, and then you can follow up with your thing if you'd want.
Yeah, I have one more thing to follow up with.
All right.
This is a basic attack.
Yeah, let's go to me first.
He
As
ping pongs back over to US.
as he ping pongs back to me. All right, still not done, huh? Okay, let's keep going. And I'm gonna go for a regular basic attack. Reminder that it is lit up. It's lit. So I'm gonna, as I hit him with a big one, let's just go for a regular one as I baseball bat him back down. The range will be, I mean, I guess in this case it would still be 3, but you know, it's okay. It's okay, guys, because I planned for this. Because this would be reduced in effectiveness a little bit anyway, but it's okay because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Millennium Gear and basically let me just post it. The Millennium Gear. I'm gonna be using the once per combat variation where I can give an action advantage, right? And so basically I'm just gonna give this advantage. So let's go for this. Bada bing, bada boom. No, alright.
Wes, as he kind of... Oh, you wanna...
No, go on.
Okay. Wes, as you get your pole ready, you're about to hit him. As you swing the pole, you see it hits him, and it just goes right through him as he's down right next to you. His body, like, weirdly elongated and kind of just on the ground and everything. As the face, the head doesn't even turn, the face kind of swivels to the side of the head and everything as it's just staring at you, smiling.
This thing just isn't gonna go down.
Uh-huh.
We just gotta hold it off. Also, Artemis would say, Saturn, are you alright?
I feel like this is a good transition over to the next area if you're down for it. Let's find out if she's alright.
Well, yeah, Holly does have a basic attack.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Let's just get that out of the way.
Well,
Yeah, it's out of the way. Yeah.
You just come over, you take your sword, you just stab it into the back of its knee. I don't think it's gonna do much, but hey, it's there.
Jesus Christ.
Now,
I don't know.
Star Knight, sorry. But before you act, I couldn't get to say this earlier because my mic was fucking up or something probably. I'm gonna do the bonus action, help you out in order to give people the funny buff as the bonus action. I rolled, and I get to roll with advantage on the buff. So do we want DR or +4 question mark to roll?
I will say, Roche, since you're replicating the lessened and effective buff from last round, it won't be as good as it typically is.
I mean,
So
that's fair. That's why I'm not like spending you know, the usual 5 stamina to do the whole thing.
Give
It's
her a little DR.
Well,
That's what I'd say.
So that's
I'd
all of us
say-
that's the DR, right? Or is
yeah, because it's with the kill break, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
everybody
everyone
just
gets it.
has a DR. Just one DR. It's not temp, it just sticks around. It'll stick around for a bit.
okay.
Okay, and then before I finish out my Artemis turn, I want to know how Saturn's doing.
Yeah, I also want to know how Saturn's doing.
Well, it's your turn.
You're in a thing with a big circle guy and something.
Uh,
Do you need backup?
I'm not sure. I put the rings up. There seems to be another one here. I don't know what to think of them though.
What do you mean?
Like there's a third,
Yes or
but
no?
they're smaller and they don't look like any of the other ones. But I mean, they're still like green and squiggly. But
Yes or no, Saturn?
no, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, take your turn.
Yeah, I'll. Do people want to go before me so that
No, just take your turn.
before? In that case,
If anything, I was assuming that because she before you do your things.
yeah, that's kind of what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
I was. I didn't want to talk over people, but I would say that it's usually better if I go first, so I
Yeah,
can
'cause
just
you
pulse
buff
out all my
stuff.
buffs and everyone just has those.
That's fair. Go, go.
TBH, I think the campus is going to just set up another instance of the help you out so that it can
Help you out.
buff everyone. Hopefully. No, this ability just fails, I guess.
People get the temp DR again. Sure.
All right.
I gave it
Alright,
back
cool.
to you on a 5. I'll give it to you on a 6.
I don't even think I'm gonna pulse out the bonus effect next time. I don't think it's worth it. But fucking for a main action. Is there anything you particularly want to do to it, Star Knight or Peony?
Not particularly. Again, I'm kind of just on guard duty right now. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna hold another action in case it manages to get nearby when my turn comes up. So, like, shrug.
Yeah, Saturn's just gonna attack it and leave.
Fair.
She's kind of like, she's kind of weirded out right now. So I mean, if you have any way of adding on to the fact that she's going to do a sword slashy, or mayhaps her chakrams.
I could try and do something to maybe, you know, pull from the fact that Suki did a big light flare to make it so your sword flares up with light so that you do a piercing stab of, you know.
Right.
So let's go for that.
Sure.
You go first.
All right. You know what? She's going to attack the new one that's popped up. She doesn't know what's going on with that.
Alright.
Alright, and then Bippy. All right.
Take
Cool.
cost.
It's
Do I give
X.
you a cost? Oh, do I
Yeah.
give you a cost? For that, 2. And that, oh, there goes Austin. I assume.
Yeah, his internet's bad again, but it's okay.
Yeah. As Saturn, you kind of take your sword, you turn around, slash it, as you know, you deal, you hit it, you know you dealt something to it, but
Yeah.
it's weird. You feel a bit of a connection with this figure behind you. Give me a roll.
All right.
Alright. You take 3 damage after DR and your temp DR is gone as you feel a sword slash go across your chest.
Ow. Oh, God. My temp DR's gone, but my regular DR still hit.
Oh, my stamina.
Yeah, no, I'm at 12. Ow!
That wasn't very nice.
You know what? That's fair. She's gonna fucking...
Brain hurt. I think you should get out of there.
Good idea. She's gonna just fucking fly away.
Going so soon? Give me another roll.
Alright.
I think we need to group up.
You're good. But you felt
been-
the urge
Yeah.
to not leave.
Alright, let me get over here. Hold on, let me check my distances real quick. Cause I'm just okay, yeah. She literally comes like flying past Fukura. And I'll stop like at Fukura, you know. Okay, there's something weird going on there. It's definitely I just noticed that it has a halo.
If it tries to mess with you again, let me know. I can try to think, like, what's it doing to you?
I don't know, there's like another one in there that looks vaguely girl-ish. And it keeps talking to me, wanting me to stay, and it's like I feel like I want to, but I shake it off, and I you know, I managed to get over here. It reflected my sword attack, I think.
Okay, everybody be ready for more fucky mind bullshit then. Saturn, just stay away from it for a bit.
Yeah, and I am going to, as a bonus action, use Ring Radiance again. This is on myself, just so I can... Like, I don't care about the taking a movement action, I just want fast healing, and maybe the +2 movement if you're willing to give it.
I'll say +1 and the fast healing.
Alright, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
That's my bit. I don't know what anyone else wants to do.
Pieni, do you want to do something, or are you... Also, I will say, just so you're not wasting your turns, just keep track of how many times you, don't do something with your turn. You know, can you keep track of that for me?
That's fair.
It's been like 1 so far,
Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah.
been one because he didn't come near me last round.
Just keep track of that somewhere,
That's
and
fair.
you know, you might get a little something extra when you actually do
That's
something.
fair. I think honestly, again, I'm mostly just trying to stay on him because I do not want him being able to slip past our defenses and get near our old man friend. So I'm gonna hold another action for that.
And I'm assuming you're holding your movement to go with him
Yeah.
and whatnot, you know. You're playing bodyguard, I get you.
I'm playing it safe.
And that is everybody, right?
I believe so.
So, it's been enough. Let's change up the music a little bit. You
Okay.
know? Let's change it to something else.
Something a little chiller.
As, y'all can't see within the rings. Because, gas and everything. You can't see what's in there.
Well, Star Knight specifically can.
The music is not working for me.
Let me refresh it.
Yeah. Star Knight specifically can because she made it, which is why she doesn't roll with a disadvantage to do stuff in and out of it.
Yeah, I think you need a refresh, hon.
I'm doing it. Give me a second.
Okay, I'll give you a second. As everybody, you're kind of used to Dennis kind of, moving and schmoving left and right, up and down and everything. And the perpetual rotation and everything that his body seems to have and whatnot is slowly, not going as fast as it used to, as it's kind of just moving around and everything, and it's still there, but it's slowly starting to, like, take form and, weird, weird shapes and figures and whatnot. As, are you back, Iris?
Not yet. Oh.
Just about. Give me one more sec. Sorry.
Alright.
I can hear the music, but the map is loading in, and I need to get my character.
Alright, let me know when the map's loaded in.
Yeah, sorry. Roll 20 is really good. Come on.
Roll20 is a great program that always works.
We love Roll20. We love.
Alright, where do you want me to look? Because it's pretty much loaded.
Let's start down at the bottom group. Let's start over there.
Yeah, thank you.
As all of you kind of see, like, body and, like, limbs and just really interesting things and whatnot start to come out of, come out of the body and everything, as you three down here slowly start to see Dennis himself kind of shrink and condense into himself as he separates into 3 separate parts. As those parts shoot out to each and every one of you, as there's one seemingly right next to each of you.
Oh boy.
I see.
And in the air with you, Artemis, by the way.
I mean, she's landed by now, but yeah.
Yeah. With you. Let's add a turn for this one.
Excuse
because
me.
that one was the.
Who's this poser?
Looking at you, smiling.
Bully.
A little bit like you, a little bit not. It's very weird and unsettling, seeing a weird, twisted version of yourself and everything. As which are each of these going to do? Let's start with Artemis, as this one kind of cocks its gun, points it at you, and then just fucking fires 4 bullets. And Artemis, you're Artemis, you dodge. As you're like, fucking, what the fuck are you doing, huh? As then you see its tail itself, seemingly the gun was a feint as the tail itself kind of going directly to jab into your gut. Nope. Alright.
Poor
Well,
Rob.
that was two
She
actions.
deflects with her own tail.
Yeah, there's like a tail clash happening. The Suki one, very simply, takes its own sword and then goes and slashes, aiming for your eyes. And it will get your eyes unless you do something.
Clash is a reflex.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You try to bring your sword up in time to grab it, hit it, and make sure it's a little bit of like a clash, you know, but you don't get it in time. As the blade passes through your eye, Suki, you take 4 damage and you are now blind until the start of its next turn. You can't see anything. And last but not least, Funky Wes.
Yeah. What's up?
You see your figure looking at you and everything, but it's weird. You can recognize that it's looking at you, but it's not. It's faced away. And you see it quite simply, run.
Oh, you little.
What's going on
Bastard.
down there?
Alright, it's changing shape. One of them is running right for him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, let's have Peony do a little bit of something. As Peony, you see this West-like figure. It's running at you, but its back it's towards you. It's very unsettling.
Well, that's
What do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna use Oceanic Ice Blast because that has range. Nice.
Yeah. You get an ice blast as not 3, not 3. And you said what, that was 2 turns? Alright.
Yeah, this is my second turn of not having done anything.
Uh,
because
I'll-
I'm holding.
I'll say, you can perform another action minorly that isn't the same action you just did, or you can just roll at double advantage.
Let me see what I've got. So I'm seeing if I have anything else with range. So I think the only other thing I really have has, Epic Stick has range, and I suppose. I don't think it has enough range. No, it does not. So I'll just roll with the how much double advantage you said?
So that's 3.
Okay.
So basically, you'd roll another 2d20 to see if you roll
I'm
higher.
doing that
Yeah.
right now. That's when he was just being a little baby.
Damn, no crit. Oh well.
No crit.
Yeah, no, you deal its damage, and you kind of send it flying a little bit this way.
Yeah, they always go flying.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Well,
work.
that-
As we, smooth transition back upwards,
Oh, excuse me.
as
What's
we
the-
get back up to over here, Saturn, you would be able to tell that Dennis kind of shrinks just ever so slightly, as Fukura and Peony, you can feel your heads and brains being hit. And for
Oh, I don't
some
like that.
reason, there's something just hitting the back of your head as as there is something next to each of you.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh yeah, no, that's a lot like the one that I. That's a lot like the one that was with me in there.
Mm-hmm. As nope, they don't get actions. As Saturn, you can see seemingly the figure you had a connection with pass through. Give me a roll because they take 2 damage, right?
Yep.
You take 1.
It's blocked
after
by the DR I have. Oh, after DR, okay.
As it seemingly is walking towards you, just vault over the ice scanner, kind of having a bit of flight to them and everything, as they kind of just look at you and say, oh, poor girl.
What do you want
Poor girl.
from me?
Saturn,
Give me a roll.
don't talk to it.
Give me a roll.
Okay.
You are fucking staving off these. It's the same thing every time. Give me one more roll. Just one more. Just one more. You're not gonna get fucked over if you roll bad. No, you can't tell anything.
Alright, it's fine. I have the mental fortitude of a depressed trans woman.
You really do.
Gigantic mood.
As you see the dentist that's actually in the fog kind of just jump up, and it's now on the ceiling. I'm gonna switch to the, now you can actually see it smile. As it's crawling across the ceiling and whatnot. As there seems to be a gigantic pillar that's erecting, like, slowly, shadows culminating within it, as a giant lance is being shot towards Fukura that will be dealing 6 damage if it hits.
I can do something if you can't.
I don't know if I can do something to it.
I can do a little something, because I have a anytime that can do something for you. It will just, like, redirect some of the damage back at him, but it won't, like, negate it fully.
Because, see, the thing is, I would want to use my anytime, but I don't know if it would even work on this guy, and at that point I would just be taking 7 if it doesn't.
Again, I can use my anytime to at least reduce it.
I've been able to scan its brain before. I'll attempt to do a cognitive whiplash. You don't want to attack Fukura. This is, I don't know, something you don't want to target.
Mr. Wilson. Except
Mr.
actually, the Dennis the Menace would want to target Mr. Wilson, never mind.
So you have to make a resist roll if this is even anything.
Yeah. Fukura, you scan it to try and see what exactly this thing is, what wouldn't it want to attack and everything. And you recognize that it's recognizing that it's scanning, that you're scanning its head. And you don't get like a message or anything. You just get the very, very soft imprint of a smile. Let me give the roll. Does that, because I rolled low, does that just negate it?
They have to roll above my thing or else it doesn't work.
I will say, you're not taking, what did I say, 7, right? Or 6?
6.
That's 6. You're just going to be taking 3 instead, including cost.
Okay. Ow.
Alright, let me guess. Everybody's got weird doppelgangers, yeah?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Is it done?
How many, oh, really? Only 3? Alright. No, it's done.
Okay, well, mission is still the same. Don't let it fuck with you.
Yeah.
Real.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to do Oron and Onodora. Can I real quickly go back and do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I'm slowly progressing the outing after each round and everything.
Uh-huh.
So you just aren't stuck in constant combat. You see that they finish up their food and everything. as, they kind of get going as Oron looks to the 3 that you all are currently dealing with, looks to the 1 down there, kind of whispers over to you, Peony. I wouldn't worry too much about the 1 down there. I think I could handle him.
Okay.
And maybe Wes might come up as well, so I would focus on, never mind. You perceive this the way that you want to. I don't want to be backseat telling you what to do.
That's fair.
So,
I mean, you're heading in the direction of the others, so if you can take that guy, I'll handle this.
As they are going to move into the shopping district, and I'm going to roll a d4 to which store Onodora wants to go into. Oh boy, my favorite store.
Yeah.
They went into that one.
Can we see it?
Sure.
I really want to
It's
see
closed
it.
again.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the sewing machine store.
What? This is the same guy. You want clothes?
Holly?
Alright, Wes, you
want
stay
some?
on Oron. I have a feeling that he'll need your help.
All right, I was gonna go that way anyway.
I'm sure you were.
Iris.
Yeah, okay, that's Dennis's and Oron's turn.
Yep. All right. I want to get this out of the way real quick. Artemis no longer has any of my buffs,
Okay.
And I want
but Fukura heals for 1.
I want to ask really quickly before we move anywhere. Epithet guess, subconscious.
Nope.
Damn it, I was confident in that one. Alright. Alright, well, who do we want to go to first?
Okay, well, give me a second.
Can we go by turn order now? Or
Sure, yeah, if you want to.
I mean, I
Does
think
Wes,
we still need to dual
like,
tech.
outwardly guess
Yeah.
subconscious?
I mean, yeah, he'd be guessing that since he was... From the very onset, he's been trying to guess a word for this.
Wes, you say that, and it's weird. You feel as though, that you're really fucking close.
Maybe cognitive. Alright.
It's
I guess.
weird.
That already.
Yeah, alright.
You know, it's like you feel like that should have been it, you know?
It should have been it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Austin. I'm gonna
Wow.
send you something.
Yeah, no, I think I just hit the same brainwave, but you send it to me, and I'm gonna hear what you have to say. Oh, that's not what I was thinking, but, I'll hold on
guess what
to
you
that.
think, but...
Well, no, I'm good to take that if you're cool with it, but I also just guessed, so I'm not gonna do that unless people are cool with it.
Alright, well... Anyway, I think we should do, Fukura, fucking Penny, and...
Yeah,
for a bit,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back to us.
First, I'm going to make my God's honest attempt to do I'll help you out, the bonus action, because I did it last round, to do anything.
Alright. Yeah, no, you got it. You got the full effect to it too, so everybody get a plus 4.
rolls, yeah.
Wait,
Hey.
and with advantage, so we need to figure
Oh,
out.
yeah.
So DR rolls.
I kind of want rolls.
Rolls is be good.
yeah, rolls.
Yep,
Rolls is the common consensus, so, we don't have the 1 DR anymore, right?
Yep, that's gone.
Yeah.
So that's the campus's action. Fukura, is this thing like flying next to Fukura?
Yeah, it's in the air right next to you. It's on its own campus.
What the fuck do you want?
I want to know more about you.
Well, ain't that the fucking question? I guess neither of us are getting the answers you want.
She's just gonna ignore that. Actually,
Sarna, you wanna retreat? over by Peony and just focus our efforts on getting rid of these guys?
Honestly, I'm feeling a little wiped and a little hungry, so I was thinking about getting some food first.
Good guy.
Looks at my stamina.
Yeah, you go get some food. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, move over to Peony.
I am gonna activate my flight again, real quick though. I don't know why I give it a number. I don't need to give it a number. All right. Yeah. She takes a half minute. All right. Food or hot dog?
I mean, the food man, you don't even need to pass the money, I guess.
Would you like food? I can give you food.
Yes. I am probably going to die if I do not have food. Whatever you got.
Food. Alright.
I think you know exactly what he has.
She has food.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Give me a roll for quality of food.
Oh, there's one.
The best food.
That's a. I was gonna say heal 20, so you know that's you're just back at full.
Yeah.
What?
That's a nat
All right.
20.
That man just forked over some
I was-
Bennigan's.
I was gonna say typically it was only gonna heal you for like 5 or 3, unless you like rolled a 20, which I was just gonna have be a full heal. You know?
No.
This is a really good food. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I shouldn't swear,
Don't
actually.
you can't. I'm gonna say right now, you can't get food from him again. It's
That's right.
That's fair.
you can't sit there and just eat. You know?
No, I know. That's not how the human body works.
You will get full.
Yeah. Now, I have to ask. Usually, I have to do this myself, but because of how I've worded this, does this work?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh.
Just making sure. Alright, okay, I'm actually feeling a lot better. Wow,
Sorry,
cannot
Joker,
recommend
I
this
got
place.
an idea.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, she used her movement, didn't she?
Yeah, no, I got loads of movement.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Peony, Starlight.
Yeah.
So, you have a magic blast, and, you do star stuff, right?
Less star stuff, more, gravity and rocks.
I'm a
Well-
fighty girl. Yeah.
What I'm thinking is, because Suki and Wes did a big light thing earlier, what if we, I don't know, you use your magic, we make it into a big fucking light explosion, and then Starlight hucks blobs of it at people? I don't know how magic works.
I mean, my magic is mostly elemental based, like,
Yeah, but I can put stuff on it.
That's
what I'm
fair.
saying.
That's very fair.
Are we gonna go for big light burst dual tech? Or tri tech rather?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with that.
I mean, if you guys have ideas, you can go ahead. That was the first thing that came to
No,
mind.
no, no,
My only
I'm
idea was
down.
to
I'm
just-
just trying to think of, like,
Yeah. My only idea was to blast the ass of this person because I have a bonus action that is just straight up useful for fighting these fuckers, but it is only for adjacent, and this is the first time any of them have been adjacent to me.
yeah. You know what? Real quick, though, I'm gonna give this to Fukuro again.
Auger.
So this is now stacked,
yeah.
so you get another +2 movement and +1 fast healing, and then you may take a movement action if you want.
I'm good for now.
Alright, so what's the plan? Are we gonna do funky power blast, do some shit with
Yeah,
that?
I think you can do your bonus action if you have it.
I'm gonna do my bonus action first, just because I wanna fucking punch this person if I'm able to. So let me just punchy. That's a single digit, but it's an eight single digit.
One of them Sub-Zero
He
ice
is
punches.
actually rolling this time.
I'm actually rolling, just barely, but I am rolling.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now-
no, you get it off. You deal the 5.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
I don't know if this is something you can do, Star Knight, but you could, I guess, attempt to pull them in to like that square with your gravity question mark.
You know, that would be really cool. I wish I could do something like that. I can't do anything like that yet. However, that is a nice idea for an upgrade.
So, you know, with the, just so that we can, do this well enough, right? With, my autopilot passive, it says I can, so long as the food grows within 3 spaces of the campus horizontally, as in any time you can attempt to have it pull her back or something. I don't want to use that to avoid an attack, but just assuming the wires can go 3 spaces, can I just throw her that way with the wires?
You can try, but it won't be an easy success. Because it's not the intention of your ability, you know?
That is fair. I'll make an attempt. Oh, well, I'm not allowed to roll a 20.
Yeah.
That's alright, that was a roll clear. Well, it's a 10, but
Yeah.
it still probably doesn't matter.
Oh, no, with the 10 roll buff, yeah, no, I'd say. I was looking for 10 plus, to be honest.
Oh, pog.
So yeah, you know, you yeet it, but as you're yeeting it, it has its wand of its own, kind of, as it's leaving Peony's, you know, area and everything, its wand, like, kind of, like, lashes out, and now there seems to be a bit of a tendril between Peony and this individual.
As they're flying and this tendril's coming out, as a bonus action, I'm gonna throw one of my chakrams to cut it. And if that's not enough, I'll throw the other one.
Peony, you take 1
this is
damage.
an 11.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
It doesn't cut it.
Oh, I forgot I had my temp stamina still, so I'll just take the way that.
Yeah, I know it's an 11. It doesn't cut it.
Ha!
This is just a weird thing. Don't worry about it.
Alright, that's not great. It seems like, okay, yeah, no, it definitely seems like if we attack our doppelganger, the original will take damage in some way.
I mean, I managed to punch mine with ice, and that didn't do any damage to me, so maybe we have to directly
I think just
attack
don't
them?
cut that tendril that's connecting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. In any case.
As a little bit of, like, description and whatnot, Saturn, you see, like, your chakram go flying. It, like, severs it, but as it severs, it just, like, reattaches instantly.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That definitely means I shouldn't just use it again. Yeah. There wasn't, like, a tendril connecting me and the other Star Knight up there, is there?
Nope.
Alright, yeah, no, we're just connected in some way.
Yeah.
Alright, neat.
I mean, they're close enough now to each other that I can use my Oceanic Ice Blast or just any element I blast on, like, both of them because it does a 3x3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know if they're still weak to light or that? Because I can make it a fire blast, I think.
How long does it last, Rush?
What?
The observe, is that just the rest of combat?
That's just the rest of combat.
Yeah, no, it's still in effect.
Okay, so do you think I should just use that, guys?
Yeah. And then I'll do my action to help that as well.
Okay.
What's the exact aesthetic of Oceanic Ice Blast, actually? Do you just fire it from the wand?
I just fire it from my wand. It's just a magic attack from the wand.
Alright. You know what? Mayhaps, to add on to this, because I wasn't sure how I could add on to this exactly. What if I throw rocks into your own attack to make it like a meteor shower of,
That
like...
might be neat. Yeah, and I can use, like, ocean steam vents to make it kind of like a heated attack for maybe some lighty damage.
Yeah, so, I'm just gonna spend 2 stamina real quick, just to make this... Make rocks appear. This doesn't actually throw them yet, this is just me making them.
Alright.
Alright.
Before you roll, Peony,
Yeah?
we're just gonna use this real quick to pulse out one of the I'll help you out buffs, just to see, you know, we can just do that. Oh hey, another +4 to rolls, that's cool.
Oh, fuck.
So now we're pretty good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you roll for your thing, that's a +8.
Alright, noted. A +8 on Oceanic Ice Blast going for steam vent aesthetic.
That's a +8.
Yes!
Alright,
Doesn't
and
fail!
then I'm gonna do memory probing in order to you know, take the West Suki dual tech and apply it where they did the big flash of light around each other, and just sort of put that onto the Oceanic Ice Blast so that it is constantly emitting fucking overwhelming amounts of light.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Yep.
I'll say that because you're replicating a dual tech specifically, that'd be a free cost.
okay.
Because you're taking from like multiple different things, not just one thing.
Yep, and I don't spend stamina for this, I'm going to roll to add 3 whole rocks into the Oceanic Ice Blast to make it a fucking meteor shower.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12. No, 14 actually.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Okay. So, Peony,
Yeah?
you see, you launch the blast, you hit it, you hit both of
Yep.
them. And then you see the connection between you and what you can only assume to be your doppelganger glow, as there's a pulse and you take 10 damage.
Ugh, that's not good.
I mean, hey, you know, that's what your passive's for.
You can sever.
Oh, right. Would that activate my passive? That might
I mean,
It's
yeah,
taking-
because
you're
can
taking
choose
damage.
to.
it
Yeah,
appears
I-
to be a life link
Yeah.
between the two of you, so it would just
So
cut.
let me
you could cut
just,
your arm off, yeah.
passive. That doesn't happen. I don't take that damage. I have an arm fall off.
Mhm.
Plop.
Neat.
Alright. That's a lot of damage on fucking that.
I would stop attacking the peony one until that link is dealt with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh fuck, actually, I
That's
can
the
I can
upper
watch
turn. Do we want to get down to the lower people?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
it was.
give me just a second, because I actually have a main action I could use somehow.
Wow.
Oh.
Spicy.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna use Ring of Radiance as a main action on Artemis again. Actually, you know what? I've already used it on... Well, no, it's just the most useful on Artemis.
It's fine.
Nope.
Yeah, I saw that.
Doesn't work.
It's a 10.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, it is a 10.
It's a 10, and you said Artemis?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no because she is on the other side of the mall. I
That's
recognize that it doesn't have a range, but she is very, very far away.
No, that's valid.
I think we
but
should
yeah,
do
is
Wes and then Suki and Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. If that's the case, I have one quick question outside of game, and then I'm gonna do all my stuff. So, hey, as I mentioned at the start of this collective for us, I normally don't like spamming epithet guesses, and I usually limit myself to 1 per round. Would you guys be cool with me and Iris specifically, considering you helped me out there, of throwing one more out there, or would you want me to wait? Because I can do either.
I'm fine with it.
Go ahead.
I don't think it's a problem. Yeah.
I know, but I like to hold myself to that because otherwise everyone will just shout it out constantly, and so I just want to make sure that everything's good.
Yeah.
So, using the advice that Iris gave me, and if it's not this, I have a sneaking suspicion, but we'll go subliminal.
Nope.
All right.
Sorry.
I have a feeling I know what it is, and I'll do that for all next round. But
Alright.
next up, in universe. Is everyone doing okay now? People were saying they were all tired before and shit.
I can't
We
see.
are being attacked by gobbles.
I got food.
I'll help Suki. Wes, you get on the man.
Oh, you got food?
Yeah, that's kind of just what it was. Just food. It was really good, actually. It's not important right now, but we should continue.
Yeah, the man's in the store.
All right.
Go, Wes.
Go,
Yeah. No, listen. Listen, all I needed to hear was that she had food and it was good. That's all I needed to hear because as Wes's as Wes goes, we'll say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be where his normal movement action would end. I'm just gonna store a with relative ease. No, let's store.
Your movement is multiplied by 3.
Yeah, I know. I know it's multiplied by 3, but
All right.
I'm just.
Did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I'm using a bonus action. So I'm just doing this to flavor it. I'm gonna be storing with relative ease of just like making my arm big and going for like a clothesline. So RE.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Bottom
What?
team,
God
what
bless.
the fuck?
More pra.
That's what, 38?
Yeah.
Damn, I
Yeah,
should've
nothing,
joined bottom
obviously,
team. I want
but,
pro.
you know.
Yeah, what in the goddamn fuck has been going on?
So 1 RE clothes line. All right, cool. I'll remember that. Then he's spinning around his pole as he does that.
Just see the
1,
rolls.
2, 3, 4, 5. And as he's walking this way, he's gonna go for we're gonna go thanks Einstein, right? And you know how Stardate just had some really good food, and it was really good, it really helped her out. I'm gonna have that event overlap like on me now, so that I can have some really good food and I can heal because I need to. That's all I needed to hear.
Hell yeah.
Heal for 5.
Before or
5,
after?
not including cost. So
All right.
it's 8 total.
Cool. I'll take it. So there's that, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, still a little bit far away. I'm gonna rowdy boy, try and get skateboard, and just try and get the rest of the movement that I would need.
Hey. Oh, I saw another 20.
Yeah.
You get up
And the
to
thing
enough
is,
move.
You're not fighting him right now, so all these people are seeing you skateboard through them all.
Yeah. So if I can get the way here, I'll what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait outside and I'm gonna hold my main action. We'll just hold the basic attack for when someone gets in range. I'm gonna try and swat them away. But that'll be me, so others can go. Oh, all of those had +8s, by the way. So
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Heal for an extra 2 then.
Hey, thank you, Rob. I will take anything I can get because just in case you forgot. Oops.
Alright, hey Suki.
Yeah.
I have a plan, but before I say that plan, I want to ask Rob something really quick.
Yeah, what's up?
So Rob, there's a funny curse, right? Now,
Oh!
I don't know how many
Yeah.
like combats are in this session. This seems like the main one to me. But like how intense, is this situation intense or like major enough for there to be a chance of the curse happening?
I mean, there's this one, and there potentially is a second. I don't think there's going to be a second. So yes, the curse stuff can start happening.
Alright, what is the percent chance you think that the curse will happen at this point? And again, it is
For
basically just like, the more intense and emotionally like taxing the situation is, the higher the chance.
That's a
Right
lot.
now,
Right now.
10%.
Right now, 10%.
10%.
All right.
It's there's just a doppelganger in front of you, you know?
Yeah, it's all
Haven't
fine.
done
She's
anything
not
yet.
feeling that bad yet. All right. All right. Artemis basically looks over at Suki. She hears him say, you know, he's blind. He's kind of struggling right now. She's gonna run over and say, all right, Suki, we need to catch up to Wes. He's right in front of you right now. Make an attack and I'll help.
All right. Here, I want to combo a bit. I can't see right now, so I'm gonna try and do a dirty trick, not trying to deal damage. Sort of spin tail kick, just to sweep
Roll
this
again.
doppelganger off the ground.
You're
And
you're
put him
blind.
up.
You're going to be rolling at disadvantage.
Okay.
Well,
Crit
Well,
gang.
Is the
Can't
doppelganger
crit
prone?
team.
Yeah.
yeah. You wouldn't get proc from that either way, so I don't
I
mind
know.
denying you the crit. Yeah, no, that's a 3? Yeah, you hit him.
All right. So
You
basically,
trip him?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
he's trying to knock him prone so that he can more easily find him to attack.
Yeah. They're prone. They're tripped.
God,
Okay.
bottom team, what the fuck?
Oh, no, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm not questioning it.
Roll average.
All right.
There's-
You got him. Finish him
Yeah.
off.
That's I fucking hate this guy so much. No, not that, the wrong one.
Well,
That's a
roll
12.
again.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And then you
Roll,
roll
yeah,
again,
still
I think.
disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. So at
Alright.
12, you're stabbing down, and then Artemis is gonna add on to that.
Yeah. Okay.
As they are down, prone on the ground, and Suki slashes down, Artemis is going to also.
Wait.
Hmm?
Hold on. We wouldn't know it in universe, but didn't like, is this damage gonna reflect back onto me like it did to
I think
Peony?
it only does
No,
with the
it's-
strings.
It's because Peony's gimmick is sharing pain, and it seems like the Doppels have abilities kind of like ours. So it's because it used
we
something
also
on
did
her.
it to Artemis with Artemis's doppel, but again, like,
Starnet.
it's weird.
I
It's
don't-
not.
did
It's
it?
not consistent. Yeah. When
No,
you
it
got
was
to the
Star Knight's doppel.
It was
that's-
Star Knight's
Yeah, that's
doppel.
what I'm saying. Star Knight's doppel is. But
Oh, I
wait,
see,
not
okay.
Star Knight's doppel, I
Gotcha.
can't find it.
I'm still gonna do it anyway.
Uh-huh.
So
Go
all
ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, she's gonna go into shotgun mode and just pump 2 rounds into this guy. I have a +10 to these, by the way, so 20 and
Nice.
28 on the second shot.
Yeah.
And with my new upgrade, the damage is increased, and also there is no cost to firing it twice. So, this would be, it is, 4 damage, So yeah, 5 damage twice, basically.
I'll make that 6 damage twice, because you got that fucking insane fucking roll buff. Yeah.
Alright. And then with that, she's just gonna grab Suki's hand and try to run with him down this hallway, if that sounds good, Halls.
Yeah.
Alright. Artemis can go really fucking far, probably farther than Suki can, but I'll restrict myself. So how far can Suki get here? With triple?
He's got 16. Not 16.
Give me a roll. It's not gonna be hard because Artemis is guiding you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. You get up to your typical 15 movement, and maybe a little extra. I'll say you can get up to like here. Or where were you? You were here? You get up to like here.
Well, Stugi has a naturally 6 movement, so it wouldn't be 18.
Oh, then you can get up to here.
To where? I don't
No.
see them moving, sorry.
Oh, shit, might be. I was on GM layer. Like
here.
there.
Here. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Alright, yeah, so Artemis, while pulling Suki along, gets him here, which is good, because we're just falling back to protect this guy, you know, form a perimeter. And that should be us.
Oh, and by the by, I already guessed that Roche it wasn't. Just for the sake of it, right now, I want to state that I am going to be activating funny, haha. It would be this, the second part of it.
Okay. Okay. So do you want me to put
I got
you
Nora.
want me? Oh no, you got it. You got it. All right. That is everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I have a no action, but no, it's not worth it.
All right. So, Suki, you regain your eyesight as you come back to reality. The area, the glow, and everything kind of just like blinds you for a little bit. Take 1 damage. As you kind of look back as you're running with Artemis, and you can see your figure and whatnot that you knocked down, like weirdly, like get up, like it's their neck craned backwards, and then it just lurches back to where a head should typically be. As oh, this is interesting. As you see, only you really hear this, Suki. As you see them kind of twiddle their fingers around and see them like move around and whatnot, they kind of crack their neck. I have the power of a god.
No.
Here we go.
As let's see what happens. Suki, you see basically the best way I can describe it is that up above, you know, in this hallway and everything, there are like light fixtures and everything. You see those lights grow dim as they seemingly condense into like weird balls of some sorts, and with the absence of light comes a shadow, and you can also see this shadow of like these weird shadow balls and everything as they slowly start to shrink and shrink and shrink as there's just these little piplets, like little snowflakes and everything. As you know, I'll make it white. As everything within this area, you move in this area, or at least you take your movement action as normal. You can avoid this, but if you use it with the ×3, you will be taking a point of damage for every space you travel in. Basically.
Alright. It's fine, we're not in a bad position.
And then as it does that with one hand with the other, it kind of reaches out and points directly in front of it as there's a beam of green light that just fucking pierces through here. And each Suki and Artemis, you'll each be taking 6 damage.
Do you have anything for that or no?
I will say if you move anytime, you will be taking the damage for many spaces you travel.
What was the flavor of the attack again?
Just a beam of pure green light.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shield Suki with my tail and block some of that. Boop. Not bad.
will say you managed to reduce the damage down to 3. So
That is a 27,
Artemis,
by the way.
so Artemis, you'll be taking 4 total, and Suki, you'll be taking 3.
Alright, it'd only be a 25, but yeah. Alright, 4 and Suki for 3, okay.
Oh, if it's a 25, fuck, I'm forgetting about the rolls. 2 instead. So, Artemis, you
Okay.
take 3 total. Suki, you take 2 total.
Sure.
God, what is this thing?
Oh god. And then Artemis, you see as you look back, seeing the beam of light energy being shot at you, you see your version of the doppelganger kind of touch down and just jump fucking forward at like an immense speed. You can see the balls of light and shadow behind it, seemingly culminating with like behind it and seemingly going into its weapon and gun for whatever reason. As it itself, it itself will just get to like over here as it takes both of its pistols and fires each one at Suki and Artemis.
Alright.
That one's to Suki.
No, it's okay, my
no.
clone sucks.
No. Yeah, your clone does just fucking suck.
With a
I'll say it takes a bit of recoil damage. Then let me look at your thing. Yeah. As it's like, looks at the guns aren't doing anything. It takes them, fucking throws it into this area and whatnot, as you can see a little bit more, and you realize it is a room full of pots. Basically, you feel it reach out and seemingly touch something on you. It's not necessarily dealing damage to you by any means. But Artemis, it's weird. You have been stripped from the title of Vendisa.
Veridicia, but yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that'd be
Veridicia,
interesting. She's
my
called
bad.
Necromancer Adult.
Yeah, Veridicia.
So many B
And
last
I
names.
see, so she just like senses that, like in her mind.
Yeah, and you would realize if you would interact with any of your family members or anything, you would just be a good friend and you wouldn't be a Veridicia.
What? Fuck did you just
Mind
do?
games.
She,
Yeah,
like,
that's Buddy Artemis's turn. Let's go up.
She was kind of surprised at that, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's start with Peony's. Peony, you see it grab
Yeah.
the tether and fucking yank it, just pulling you right next to
Oh boy.
them and everything, and then taking the twirl with the yank and just fucking baps it on the fucking, just takes it and baps you on the fucking side of the head. Yeah, you'll be taking 3.
Let me anytime. No, you. Same
All
roll,
right.
same roll.
You just take cost.
Okay.
But yeah, that's seemingly its only turn, and you see the tether between you and it. It's gone.
Okay, that's good.
So let me do that. All right. You all see the Fukra doppel kind of move back here a little bit as it's just sitting on the campus and everything. As let's give it 2 rolls for this. Oh. see the silhouette of a very, very familiar beast. You know which one it is. It's not gonna act now because who if it would act now? Oh boy. To represent
Now-
it, we're just gonna make it a black thing because nobody else really knows what this truly looks like besides Fukura.
Now, I haven't any time I would like to use, hopefully, to maybe fuck with this a little bit. Now, Dennis read her mind to create this, right?
Yes and no.
Alright. Is the brain probing from Dennis still a thing that feels like it's
Oh, yeah.
going on?
Not as prominent, but it's still like kind of there.
Alright. I would like to attempt to try and use cognitive whiplash on myself to change how I see this thing, so maybe it becomes more friendly.
You can roll.
I sure can. That's a 21.
I'm going to say you are going to need a nat 20 in order to try and get rid of this thing because it was made by a nat 20.
Well, I meant the Fukura, but that is fair.
Oh, yeah, if you want to change how you perceive the Fukura, sure.
Yeah, maybe make it a little friendlier.
Yeah, I'll give my extra roll. Yeah, no, it certainly looks friendlier, but the beast below it, sure doesn't look friendlier, and, it's looking at you, Fukura, and you get the feeling that it's hungry. So,
Hey,
yeah, that's...
Hey, you look at that thing, we both hate that thing. Why did you bring it here?
Kinda just look at you. Well, here's the difference between you and me. I'm